flowering trees, perennials, and mulch. Consider adding grasses, a rock garden, or flower beds for less mowing and more eye appeal. Don't be afraid to dream big. Check us out on Facebook for our winter hours and experience the color at STEM Garden Center in Oskaloosa this spring.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company. It's more.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street. Your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views of emerald fairways and rolling greenery. We're proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. If you're looking for extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and special calendar online or on Facebook.
The Indians Network starts now. Brought to you by Fairway, Gardner Collier, STAM, William Penn University, Kinetic Edge, Mahaska Health, Wood Iron Grill, Musco, Craig Ford, Penn Central Mall, Edward Jones, Midwest One, Clow Valve, Oski Dental, Bill & Ray's, Bates Funeral Chapel, Penn Central Eye Clinic, Community First Credit Union, and Wendell Campbell of State Farm. Get ready for Oskaloosa High School sports on the Indians Network. Live sports. Local content. Student-run broadcasts. MCG, Oskaloosa News, and Thunder Country KIIC bring you the Indians Network. Presented by Craig Ford.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pella High School for Monday Night Basketball. As Oskaloosa Basketball is on the air here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Once again, hello everybody. Welcome to Pella High School. This game was these games were originally scheduled to be played on Friday night, but Mother Nature said otherwise, of course, and everything was postponed on Friday and Saturday, all weekend activities. So they were able to get it quickly rescheduled to tonight here at Pella High School, and Oskaloosa is here to take on the Lady Dutch and the Little Dutch. And you'll hear it right here on the Indians Network. Again, this is just an audio-only broadcast, so if you're watching on MCG Channel 7, you will not see a live picture, as live video is not allowed on the road in the Little Hawkeye Conference. So thanks for joining us for this audio-only broadcast tonight from Pella High School. We'll take a break, hear from our title sponsor, Craig Ford, and we'll be right back. I'll be joined by my broadcast partner, Dud DeCock, and we'll kick off our pregame powered by Mahaska Drug straight ahead.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Go Hawks! Go Cyclones!
Go to Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa for all things black and gold and cardinal and gold. It's one of the largest collections of sports gear for both teams anywhere in the state. Mahaska Drug has it all. It's a fun store to shop, loaded with ideas to make life a little entertaining, a little more enjoyable, and it's all in one store.
Hawkeyes! Cyclones! Hawkeyes! Cyclones!
Let everyone know with Hawkeye and Cyclone merchandise from Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's big, really big.
I mean, I don't know what they expect. I mean,
John, Coach K couldn't win.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Pella High School as we are live here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. And we roll right into our pregame show, which is powered by our good friends at Mahaska Drug. And we welcome you to the broadcast location here, the Wood Iron Grill Press Box. And tonight, the Wood Iron Grill Press Box, my friends, is courtside here at Pella High School. We are literally right at half court, about 3 feet up from the playing floor. So we've got a great seat tonight, and we'll be right on top of the action for you all night long. My name is Jamie Brockman. It's good to be back. Well, not really. I mean, I was in Texas for a week with my parents and enjoyed some 70 and 80 degree weather and came home just in time for the apocalypse this weekend, Doug. Doppler Doug.
Absolutely. Well, you may not be happy about being back, but I am. So welcome back to sunny Iowa. Yeah, you brought some cold weather up, but yeah, we got a postponement on Friday, which sets up tonight's doubleheader action here, and got kind of an interesting game. I really don't know what to exactly expect. Pella girls come in here at 5-4, and if you look at their scores and their schedule, everything looks fairly normal except for one thing. It's Norwalk. That Norwalk game, it was 29-21. They lost that game. So I went and I looked at the stats. I'm like, well, what happened there? They only hit 8 field goals. And I was like, were players missing? What was going on? And it didn't really look like it. It looked like maybe one player was gone or out. But they had a little hiccup there. So they got beat by Norwalk 29-21. Other than that, it looks like a pretty good ball club, and they're young.
Yep, they are, as you said, 5-4 on the season, 3-1 in Little Hawkeye Conference play. That one loss to Norwalk. Of course, they graduated 5 seniors. The big one, Emily Holderhouse. What a talented athlete for Pella the last 4 years. 16 points a game, 13 rebounds, 50 block shots last year. That's a big gap to fill for the Lady Dutch this year. Grace Held also graduated. She was their top assist player a year ago with 86 assists, average at 8 points a game. So, a couple big dogs are gone from a year ago for Pella, but they do return the junior Madison Naig. She was their second leading scorer last year as a sophomore, and she's averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds a game. Actually, she's averaging 12 points and 4 rebounds a game this year as a junior. One thing about Pella is, traditionally Pella is a very strong shooting team, but they're down a little bit in that category this year. They're averaging 48 points a game and 35 rebounds, as well as 19 turnovers a game. This is for the girls. They shoot 37% from the floor, 23% from three-point range. 35 of 152, Doug, from beyond that three-point line. So if our defense can force them out on the perimeter, we might have a shot tonight.
Yeah, exactly, and I noticed that too. I was trying to go through the stats, and I always try to find something that's a little different or a big advantage for another team. But you're exactly right. They don't shoot it all that well with that 23% from three and 37% from regular field goal range. So if Oskaloosa, I think, can play good, tough defense, take care of the basketball a little bit, they might be able to stay around in this game tonight.
Yep, and Pella is a very good free throw shooting team. They do get to the free throw line a lot, 69% on the season. They average 48 points a game offensively, 35 rebounds, and 19 turnovers. Now, for Oskaloosa, of course, the Indians are 1-8 on the year. They're 0-4 in the conference, 29% field goal shooting team, 26% from beyond the three-point line, 58% at the free throw line. And here's the big difference. Oski averaging 35 points a game compared to the 48 for Pella, 29 rebounds a game compared to the 35 for Pella, and 27 turnovers per game compared to 19 for Pella. So that is always a key in Oskaloosa girls, no matter who we're playing, Doug. We've got to cut down those turnovers, give ourselves more scoring chances. And we've got the shooters to do it if we can just start knocking down those turnovers.
Well, that's really high for both teams. And we've talked a couple times before the girls' games, and I've mentioned that the Little Hawkeye Conference is not what it's been. And we got some teams playing young players, but it is not as strong. There's only one team ranked right now. I think Grinnell slid into the rankings at 15th, but the conference is down. Yep. And you can compete a little bit here and possibly get better. Coach White played some younger gals while you were gone and got some young gals with some minutes in there. They did real well, and we'll see what happens tonight with that.
Speaking of the Little Hawkeye Conference, here's how it shakes out coming into tonight. Grinnell, the only undefeated team, they're 4-0. Indianola, Norwalk, and these Pella Lady Dutch are all 3-1, tied for that second position. And then DCG is at 2-2. Newton is 1-3, and then Oskaloosa and Pella Christian are each 0-4. Now, if neither Oski or Pella Christian win before Friday, one of those two is going to get their first conference win because we match up with Pella Christian on Friday night at Pella Christian. So that's how the Little Hawkeye Conference standings shake out right now. For Pella, Madison Naig is their leader. She's a junior, 12 points, 4 rebounds a game. Faith Deers is their leading assist disher with 22 assists on the year. She averages 8 points and 3 rebounds. Anna Vanderwall, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Jasmine Naminga, I believe is how you say that. She is a freshman, Doug, and she leads the team in rebounding, averaging 9 rebounds a game as a freshman to go along with 7 points. And she's a pretty darn good shooter. 49% from the field as a freshman playing at this level is impressive.
And she's 6 foot. So
that helps
she's
too.
Got some height on her already as a freshman. And I've mentioned before, I run youth tournaments for the last 10 years, and I have seen these young Pella girls coming up through the ranks, and they got some superstars coming here in the next few years.
Yes, they do. Regan Van Wyk is a young sophomore, averages 5 points, 3 rebounds, does have 7 block shots this year. Annika Peterson, a junior, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Another sophomore, Bailey Van Vorst, averages 4 points a game. And a freshman that will see some floor time. Stats aren't all that great for her. Doesn't see a lot of minutes, but her name is Kylie Talkie. She's a freshman. You're going to hear a lot about her the next 4 years when you're talking about Pella High athletics. For Oskaloosa, Mary Nelson is our leader, the senior, 9 points a game, and also leads in assists with 23. And if Mary can find her range from the three-point line, Oski could have a good night. I mean, when she's on, man, she can really spark you in a hurry.
Well, it would be interesting to see what defense Pella comes out in. If they come out in the zone defense, Oskaloosa's fared pretty well against zone defenses so far this year. I don't look for them to do that, but if they do, they will be doing Oskaloosa a little bit of a favor there.
All right. Then you look at Amanda Fay, the big body inside. 8 points, 6 rebounds a game. She has 5 blocks. I think we're going to need Amanda to come up big tonight. She's going to have to dominate the paint and do what we know Amanda can do. Just be aggressive, take the ball in, score, get fouled, whatever the case is. You just need to be aggressive.
Well, you would think she's going to be guarded by the young gal, the freshman, on tonight. So, she might be able to do some moves and work on her, Maminga. So you're right. Amanda should be able to deal a little bit tonight.
Macy Creer, 5 points a game, has 19 assists this year, second on the team. Jillian Jennings, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Kaylee Johnson averaging 3 points and 3 rebounds. She's third on the team with 18 assists. McKenna Schaffner, 2 points, 3 rebounds. She's one of those girls that does a lot of the dirty work, doesn't have the greatest statistics, but does give us a lot of minutes. Addie Carter has been stepping up here lately and getting more varsity minutes. She's just a sophomore and can really shoot the ball. Ashley Smith, a senior. Probably see a little bit of Aubrey Blanco tonight and maybe some Gracie Flaherty as well. That's some of the youth you're talking about there, Doug, with Flaherty and Blanco and Carter and Schaffner. And, it's good to see those girls get some minutes because that is the future of Oskaloosa basketball. And what I've seen out of them, those young girls, when they get out on the floor, they have no fear. I mean, they're aggressive, they move the ball well, and they look to score. So,
Well, they're having some success at the JV level, and and they're just getting them some minutes here at varsity action. And Carter hit 2 threes the other night. Presley, the other day when you were gone, Presley Blomers came in, actually ran the point and did a pretty good job. Oskaloosa's turnovers were down for the game, and so we'll see if they can continue to improve.
Well, speaking of the JV girls, they played right before this game. Coach Brandon Schultz, and Pella got the win there, 59-47 over our JV girls, but they are 7-3 on the season. Great game by Aubrey Blanco, 16 points. Addie Carter, 12 points. Lucy Roach, 9. Gracie Flaherty, 5. Presley Blomers, 4. And McKenna Schaffner, 1 point for Oskaloosa. So Blanco had stats in every category, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. So, again, the JV girls came up short, 59-47, but they're 7-3 on the season under Coach Brandon Schultz. And the times that I've seen them play when I'm here getting ready for the varsity, pretty good unit there. And Coach Brandon Schultz coaches them well, and I'm looking forward to them coming up through the system here.
Yeah, they had a nice little run there at the end of that last game, so hopefully they keep it up.
All right, well, we're about ready for showtime tonight here at the Pella High Gym as starting lineup's about to be introduced and also our national anthem. Pella 5-4 on the girls' side, 3-1 in the conference. Oskaloosa 1-8 on the year, 0-4 in conference play. Boys game will be following later on tonight, and we're going to be short-handed tonight on the boys' side. We just can't get a break this year, But tonight, Will Schultz, our starting point guard, and one of our big bodies inside, Colton Butler, are both ill and unavailable to play tonight. Will Schultz got sick in school today, had to go home, and Colton Butler didn't attend school today as he was out ill. So we hope those two recover quick because we've got a busy time coming up. The boys, I know, have 7 games in the next 11 days starting tonight as both teams are home tomorrow night against Indianola, and then Friday night at Pella Christian, and then Saturday you've got split locations. The girls are on the road at Washington. The boys are home against Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Busy week, so hopefully Colton and Will can get back to 100% and join the team quickly. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups as they're being introduced right now on the floor, and then we'll have our national anthem, and we'll be ready for game time here at the Pella High Gym. So starting for Oskaloosa, it is Jillian Jennings, Macy Creer, Kaylee Johnson, Mary Nelson, and Amanda Fay, the starting 5 for Coach J.C. White and Oskaloosa. Once again, Fay, Nelson, Johnson, Creer, and Jennings are the starting 5. And starting for the Lady Dutch tonight, it's going to be number 4, Regan Van Wyk. Number 14 is Faith Deers. Number 24 is Anna Vanderwall. Number 50 is Madison Nag, their leading scorer. And number 52, another big body down low, is Annika Peterson. That's the starting 5 for Coach Jared Garland and the Pella High Lady Dutch. So we're glad you're with us tonight. Once again, this is an audio-only broadcast. You can listen to it on the stream at indiansnetwork.tv. It's indiansnetwork.tv. You can stream it on any device, or you can turn to MCG Channel 7 and hear our audio tonight from Pella. Right now we're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off tonight from Pella for the Oskaloosa girls.
At Clow Valve Company, being the premier place to work is part of our core vision, and this includes helping our local community be a premier place to live. Clow cares and is committed to creating a happier and healthier community. By volunteering in local events and fundraisers. By donating to nonprofit organizations. By leaving a better tomorrow than today. Clow is more.
We are Clow Valve.
If you want to save more,
If you want a butcher who knows more,
If you want fewer aisles and more value,
less quantity, more quality,
if you want more of this,
and this.
and this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Pella High School. We are ready for tip-off tonight. Started off with the girls' game. Oskaloosa here to take on the Pella High Lady Dutch on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Great to have you along tonight, and let's see if we can bring you a couple Oskaloosa wins tonight here on the road. Amanda Fay will jump up center court for Oskaloosa. She'll be jumping up against Madison Neg, and the tip is out, controlled by Annika Peterson of Pella. We're underway. Pella has opening possession. They swing it over to the right side. Now dribbling.
Oh, double dribble.
Double dribble right there at the right elbow. Early turnover on the Lady Dutch.
Oskaloosa comes out in the 2-3 zone, gets the early turnover against Pella.
And now they decide to let Oski inbound over on the far sideline. Looks like Pella is going to press. They have a very good full court press. Oskaloosa's got to find the open player. Kaylee Johnson brings it across half court, then loses her dribble. She's tied up just across half court. Jump ball is the call. The arrow will favor Oskaloosa. Will keep possession.
Well, in Oskaloosa, once again, they get the ball into the front court in good shape, and then they turn it over there.
7:40 to go here in the first quarter. No score. First possession for Oskaloosa. Kaylee Johnson has it. Dribbles to the top of the key. Picks it up. Tried to bounce it in the lane to Macy Creer, who was in front of her defender, but as it got to Macy, she's fouled from behind by Regan Van Wyk.
Pella in a man-to-man, Jamie, and it looks like they want to put a lot of ball pressure on.
And there's a pass that not controlled by Macy Creer, stolen away by Pella. Here come the Lady Dutch. They throw it away in the lane, stolen back by Amanda Fay.
As we mentioned in the pregame, both teams average a lot of turnovers a game, and Pella already with 2.
Kaylee Johnson starts to drive in from the left side, dribbles it off of her thigh. It goes out of bounds. Turnover, Oski.
And Oskaloosa with 2.
Each team with 2 turnovers. Each team with 0 on the scoreboard so far. We're about 50 seconds into this first quarter. No score. Pella has the basketball. Down to the right baseline. Now they try to kick it back out, and it's stolen away by Kaylee Johnson. Turnover number 3 in the first minute on Pella. Kaylee Johnson has it now. Passes to the left block to Macy Creer. Macy trying to make a move in the lane. Her shot is blocked, knocked down, no whistle. Taken away by Pella. Here come the Lady Dutch. Here's Nag over on the right wing. Puts up a 3-ball, no good. Rebound controlled by Amanda Fay.
Good job by Fay there, ripping down the rebound.
Nag on the season is their leading scorer, but she is just 9 of 44, now 9 of 45 from beyond the three-point line. And we're going to have an offensive foul there on Oskaloosa.
Kaylee on the offensive foul.
Yeah, that's also a turnover as we lose possession. So each team with 3 turnovers, a minute and a half into the game, no score yet.
Close to a travel there by Pella, so both teams really playing sloppy right now.
Here's another long shot from the right corner by Nag that is no good. Rebound in the lane, though. Back up off the window, and it is good by Anna Vanderwall. So Pella scores first on the offensive rebound. Faye just about traveled there just across half court. Nice feed from Nelson in the paint to Faye coming in on the right side for 2. The assist to Mary Nelson.
Nice job by Mary there, finding a man on the low block, and then Pella gets it down quick and gets the easy basket.
Vanderwall, again, she's got all 4 for the Lady Dutch.
Good dribble.
Jillian Jennings was open on the left side. Got it to her, couldn't do anything. Now Kaylee Johnson dribbles into traffic just past the free throw line, puts it up, good. Kaylee Johnson with her first basket of the game, and we're tied 4-4. 5.5 minutes to go here first quarter. Pella has the basketball. Nag over in the right corner. Out top to Vanderwall. Oski in a 2-3 zone defensively. Here is Regan Van Wyk on the left wing. Down to the baseline. Touch for Nag. Now back out Vanderwall at the top. Long shot coming from Pella. It's an air ball. Rebound Mary Nelson. Creer brings it up the floor. 5:08 to go first quarter. We're tied 4-4. Here's the entry pass to Faye. Can't make the turn. She kicks it over left side to Jennings. Now Creer, top of the key. Guarded by Van Wyk. Starts to drive, bounces it to Faye. Faye turns, kicks it out. 3 on the way from Mary Nelson. No good. Rebound Pella.
Well, good. We had a good look there. Amanda's doing a good job of looking backside when she gets the ball inside, but she also needs to look at the basket.
Yep.
Because she could have probably drop-stepped and had a nice, easy shot there.
Here's a 3 on the way from the left corner. It is no good. Around the rim. Rolls off. It was by Regan Van Wyk. Rebound Macy Creer, Oskaloosa. Nelson has it. Now Creer. Right side, Amanda Faye. Top of the key now to Nelson. Right side to Creer. 4:20 to go. Inside to Amanda Faye, and she traveled. Tried to get her feet set to try to spin to her right there on the right block. Guarded by Peterson, and she traveled.
They had a little flow going there, and then all of a sudden they got stuck after about 3 passes. But I like their ball movement against the man-to-man pressure.
4-4 score here. 4:08 to go in the first quarter. Pella with the basketball. Driving in as Regan Van Wyk. Shot is partially blocked in the lane. Rebound taken out by Amanda Faye. Nelson has it now over on the right wing. Tried to feed it into the right block to Faye. It's tipped away, stolen by Pella. Pella has an opportunity on break the other way, and it's going to be a bucket for Madison Nag off the steal. So Pella back on top now, 6-4.
Turnover.
And a turnover on the inbound. Pella was able to get their press set up there after the layup. Oskaloosa turned it over for the 6th time. 3:42 to go, first quarter. Pella 6, Oski 4. Here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jamie Brockman, joined by Doug DeCock in the Wood Iron Grill press box courtside tonight here at Pella High School. Pella working the ball around. Out on the right wing is Nunnekoven. Bailey Van Voorst is in the game now for Pella. Also, Courtney Thompson has checked in. She has the basketball right now. Drives in the lane, then lets it go on the run past the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Oski. Creer brings it down the floor. Nelson feeds it right block to Faye. Faye trying to back her way in. Her shot is partially blocked. No good. Rebound, Pella. Coming the other way, Lady Dutch. Shut down on the baseline. They have to kick it out. Top of the key now, Courtney Thompson. Nice feed in the lane. Good defense by Amanda Faye. Backs her up. She throws it off the rim. No good. Rebound, Oski. Good defense there in the lane by Amanda Faye. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. 6-4 Pella. On top here of Oskaloosa. Faye. Nelson back to Faye. Right elbow. Pops the jumper. It's too strong off the back iron. Rebound, Lady Dutch. Coming the other way. And coming all the way to the basket. Count it, and a foul. It's an and one opportunity for Anna Vanderwall. She has 6 points here in the first quarter for Pella. A chance to make it 7 with an and one opportunity here. The foul was charged to
Faye.
Actually, yeah, you're right, Faye.
So
first foul on Amanda Faye, and team foul number 2 on the Indians. So 8-4 right now. Pella leads it over Oskaloosa. Doug, a lot of turnovers here about midway through the quarter. Oski with 6. Pella with 3. Each team I've got Oski with 6 rebounds and Pella with 5. But your thoughts so far on the play on the floor?
Well, a lot of times we can kind of tell early in a game. We can see the talent level, and I'll tell you what, Oskaloosa can play with this team. They got to play hard, keep playing hard, but it's not like Pella is far superior as far as the skill level and shooting here in the first quarter, this looks like a game Oskaloosa can keep reasonable.
Quick 30-second timeout there by Pella, and timeouts are brought to you by Mahaska Hearing Aid Center. Take time out for your hearing with Mahaska Hearing Aid Center on A Avenue in Oskaloosa. Free throw's good by Vanderwall. She completes a three-point play. She has 7 of Pella's 9. And now they put the press on, and Oskaloosa struggling to get the ball up court. Coach J.C. White has to take a timeout to avoid a turnover. 2:37 to go in the first quarter. Pella 9, Oskaloosa 4 here on the Indians Network. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
We are back at Pella High School here on the Indians Network. Out of the timeout. Into the game is Presley Blomers. Her and Kaylee Johnson break the Pella press. Johnson dribbles it across half court, finds Jennings. Tried to make her way on the left side, couldn't. Now Johnson shut down in the lane, kicks it over to Jennings. Left baseline, 10-foot jumper is good by Jillian Jennings.
Nice shot by Jillian there. Nice job by Blomers and
oh,
Kaylee.
There's a block by Amanda Fay, denied on the baseline as Faith Deers drove baseline left, and Amanda said,
Blomers and Johnson on breaking the press, a little back and forth. Wow.
And on the nice inbound play there by Pella. The inbound to Jasmine Naminga, and she goes right up with it, hits the basket, and a foul. Jillian Jennings with a foul, her first, team foul number 3. Another and one opportunity here for Pella. At the free throw line is Naminga, Jasmine Naminga. And she drains the free throw. Pella is a very good free throw shooting team, as I pointed out in the pregame. As a team, they shoot 69% at the free throw line. More subs for Pella coming in here during the dead ball in between the free throw and inbound. 2:09 to go first quarter. Pella 12, Oskaloosa 6.
Oh, good job by Blomers getting the ball up to Fay.
Oski's got a break off the press. Amanda Fay, though, with a defender on each side of her down the lane, puts it up a little short. Rebound Pella. Good job that time getting it down the floor by Oski. Might have been a foul on Fay. She was guarded pretty tight, but Pella now working the ball around. They get it to the left block.
Boy, Amanda needs to pick that ball away when the Pella gal brings it up above her head.
Pella working the ball around the three-point line, left to right. Now they go down to the left baseline. Quick touch for Brittany Bailey Van Voorst. Now they skip it right side. A 16, 17-foot shot bounces in by Madison Naig.
I got a nice roll from the rim there, and here we go, the man-to-man press.
14-6, Pella leads it, 1:23 to go in the first quarter. They slap that press on, and Kaylee Johnson's going to beat it, dribbles it across half court, all the way to the top of the key, and got called for a carry as the dribble got away from her there.
Well, once again, nice job. Pella getting by with a little bit of contact here in the backcourt, and but Oskaloosa really hanging in there, and they've gotten breaks off of the press here the last 2 trips.
Kaylee Johnson will take a breather on the bench. Macy Creer back in. So it's Blomers, Creer, Nelson, Fay, and Jennings on the floor for Oskaloosa as the Indians are playing a 2-3 zone. There's a takeaway on the baseline by Amanda Fay right out of the hands of the Pella player there. Oski needs a score here. 1 minute to go first quarter. Down 14-6 with the basketball. Creer over to Jennings on the left wing. Top of the key is Creer. Creer is going to take a 3 this time, and no good. Her shooting percentage is not the greatest on the season, but, man, she can hit those three-pointers. We've seen it time and time again this year, and she's not afraid to shoot it either. 36 seconds to go first quarter. 14-6 Pella. They have the basketball. Courtney Thompson with it. Top of the key to Regan Van Wyk. 25 seconds remain. Pella doesn't look like they're holding for a final shot, but Oski defense is shutting them down. Now they go in the lane.
Nice block by Fay. Good recovery.
Annika Peterson, and it's blocked by Amanda Fay out of bounds. Ball will stay with Pella. That's 2 blocks in the first quarter by Amanda Fay. She took a ball right out of the hand of a player on defense. A few rebounds. Playing strong in the paint defensively. Peterson shut down by Fay. And Nelson came over to help. Pella dribbles it out to the top. 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Pella still looking for a shot. They skip it over to Thompson. She's going to drive in from the wing, then dishes at the basket to Naminga. No good, but Naminga gets her own rebound and puts it in. And Oski will not be able to answer before the buzzer. So nice finish there to the quarter by Pella on the offensive rebound and putback by Jasmine Naminga. And we have 1 quarter in the books here in Pella. It is Pella 16 and Oskaloosa 6 after 1 quarter. You are watching Oskaloosa basketball right here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We will take a break, and we'll be back with more from Pella. Don't go away.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
We are back to start the second quarter here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. After 1 quarter, Pella leads at 16-6 over Oskaloosa. So, Doug, for those that are just tuning in and they hear that we're trailing 16-6, I think we're playing better than that. Honestly, the score doesn't really show it.
I totally agree with you. I was going to say that, but you just said it, and it seems like we're doing okay. It's somehow we're down 10 though.
This is Annika Peterson over on the right wing. Oski's playing really good defense in the lane here in their zone, and Pella is just swinging the ball around the perimeter.
Well, Oskaloosa's sagging back because they know as well as we do that Pella's shooting percentage, Pella doesn't shoot it very well from outside, so they're just letting them swing it around the perimeter.
Good defense by Nelson. Tips the ball out of bounds there on the baseline. Pella retains possession.
They got the two big gals, Maminga and Nag, and they're trying to bang it into them. There's Nag right there. Nice ball fake by Nag. Gets in the lane, throws it up, takes one bounce off the back of the rim, and rolls in for Madison Nag. And Pella, she has 6. Pella takes their press off here a little bit.
Presley Blomers controlling the point for Oskaloosa. Very talented young player there, Presley Blomers. Now Nelson feeds in the lane to Fay. Half turn, kicks it over left side for a 10-foot baseline shot from Jennings. No good. Rebound, Pella.
Once again, good job by Fay looking backside.
And good defense on the other end by Fay as she shut down Regan Van Wyk as she drove to the lane. Ball's loose, picked up by Pella. Three-pointer no good by Nag, but it's put back in off the offensive rebound by Annika Peterson.
Well, that's what's getting us is offensive boards right now. Pella's missing, but they're hitting the offensive glass. Another good pass.
Oh, great feed from Nelson to Fay on the right block. She was in front of her defender, but it rolls off the rim, no good. Great look, great shot, just didn't drop. 6:28 to go here in the first half. Now driving in is Van Wyk, shut down at the basket. Rebound Oskaloosa.
Fay with the block, and Nelson comes up with a steal.
That's 3 or 4 blocks in this first half by Amanda Fay.
Yeah, referees that's a foul.
And there's a foul.
Letting them go a little bit here.
Way out away from the basket. Madison Nag fouls Blomers about 22 feet out. First foul on Nag and only the second foul on Pella. 6:13 to go in the first half. Pella 20, Oskaloosa 6. Career inbounds to Blomers right in front of half court. Oskaloosa wearing their road uniforms tonight, the maroon, all maroon with the white trim and numbers. Pella in their home white with the green trim and green numbers. Fay double team in the lane, kicks it to Jennings. Jennings off the window, good. Jillian Jennings.
And once again, the backside wide open, and Jennings knocks it home for her 4th point.
Here's Nag wide open at the free throw line, or Peterson rather. Kicks it over. Van Wyk takes it down to the left baseline. Now they kick it back out. 5:40 to go in the half. 28, Pella with the lead over Oskaloosa. Driving baseline is Nag. Another block by Fay. Ball loose in the lane. It's going to be picked up by Peterson. She's swinging elbows, gets it in the hands of Deers. Deers kicks it out. Nag for 3, no. Rebound, Mary Nelson.
Well, nice rebound by Nelson, but Pella once again with 2 more offensive boards there.
Blomers again controlling the point now. Presley Blomers.
Got to move. We got to move here, Jamie. We're getting awful stagnant.
Blommers on the drive, gets by her defender, throws it up when she gets to the baseline. It rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound, Pella. Nice aggressiveness there by Blommers. Nag, right side, drains the shot. It's a two-pointer. She was about a foot inside the three-point line, but Madison Nag.
It's 8 for her, I think.
Yep, 8 points now for Nag. And Pella leading 22-8. 4:45 to go in the first half.
Oski getting a little stagnant on the offensive end. They're not moving right now.
Mary Nelson dribbles through a double team and then blocked on the baseline by Peterson. Rebound, though, by Blommers. Blommers kicks it out to Jennings, and the ball is chased all the way to the far sideline, and it's going to be last touched by Nag. It'll stay with Oskaloosa.
Good rebound and pass out, and Oski retains possession there. So we got an offensive rebound. Pella really putting it on us, though, on the glass.
Nelson and Jennings take a break. Back in are Kaylee Johnson and Addie Carter now in the game. Ball fake by Johnson into the lane. Shot off the glass, no. Rebound swatted out off Oskaloosa. Goes to Pella.
Well, good move by Johnson. Good quick dribble to her right, across the lane, and she just couldn't get it to fall.
4:19 left in the first half. Pella 22, Oskaloosa 8. But once again, if you're just tuning in, Oskaloosa is matching the intensity of Pella, but as Doug has mentioned, they're really getting it done on the boards, especially offensive, and that's what's hurting Oskaloosa right now. Oski with 7 turnovers, I think we'll take that at this point. Pella with 4, but the rebounds, 14-8, favoring Pella, and a lot of those are offensive.
Yes, they are. And good job by Blommers getting it up again.
Pella threw it away. Now on the other end, Oski puts up a 3 by Creer. It is no good. Long rebound, tipped out, chased all the way to the sideline. And off of Oskaloosa, it goes to Pella.
Well, good hustle by Johnson to jump up and save the ball on the baseline. We just got to be more aggressive going for the ball.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Addie Carter in now for the Indians.
22-8, Pella with the advantage. Skip it way over to the right wing. Now they feed it in the lane. And Peterson can't go anywhere around the big body of Amanda Fay. Has to kick it out. Now here's Van Wyk for 3. That is off the mark. Fay snags the rebound for Oskaloosa. Johnson pushing it down the floor to Addie Carter. Addie Carter gets set, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound, back up and in, though, by Presley Blommers.
Second rebound, offensive rebound for Blommers as she's hitting the glass.
22-10. Pella leads it. 3:18 left here in the first half. Boys game coming up after this tonight. And there's a shot in the lane, no good by Pella. Another rebound for Amanda Fay. Boys playing shorthanded tonight. Will Schultz and Colton Butler are both home ill, unable to be here tonight. 2 starters. And, of course, now the Indians are coached by DeJuan Foster and Randy Howard. There's a shot by Kaylee Johnson, no good. Rebound, Pella. Driving in, Regan Van Wyk to the hoop, no good, but draws a foul. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Regan Van Wyk. So, speaking of, we talked about the coaching situation on the boys' side. Coach Ryan Parker, who's also the activities director at Oski, he did undergo a successful kidney transplant surgery on Thursday last week. And he is recovering right now as we speak, probably listening tonight.
Yeah, I sent
following along.
Sent him a text asking him how he was doing. I think it was Sunday, and he said he felt pretty good.
Yep.
He was sore, but he felt good. So, and the donor is doing well also. So
yes.
Good deal.
First free throw, no good by Regan Van Wyk. Foul was on Amanda Fay, her second, so she goes to the bench for a breather with 2 fouls. Second free throw by Van Wyk is good. Van Wyk hits 1 of 2, and it is 23-10 Pella with 2:48 to go in the half. Now they put the press on. They steal it on the inbound, and Kaylee Johnson just about got it back, but that left Jasmine Dominga open for an easy layup. 25-10, and now they put that press on again. Johnson needs some help. She's going to dribble it herself across half court, then feed it to Addie Carter over on the right wing.
Good job by Johnson getting the ball up the court and across the half court line.
Jillian Jennings into the lane.
Get in there.
Kicks it out. Carter, long shot, won't drop. Rebound in the corner by Pella. Courtney Thompson with the rebound. Pella coming the other way now. Anna Vanderwall controls the point. Here's the feed, left block to Bailey Van Voorst. Nice move in the paint. She faked right, went left. Bailey Van Voorst with the 2.
That was a nice move, Jamie.
And now the press is on again, and right as Oski's ready to throw it in, Coach J.C. White takes timeout to make an adjustment. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. You are watching and listening to Oskaloosa basketball here on the Indians Network. Again, tonight is an audio-only broadcast, as it is on the road here in the Little Hawkeye Conference. 27-10, Pella leads it over Oski late second quarter. We'll be right back.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
Out of way.
All right, welcome back to Pella High School. Out of the timeout, Oskaloosa breaks the Pella press with a long baseball or touchdown throw. They find Macy Creer on the other end. She gets a layup and a foul and an and one opportunity.
I think that was our outfielder in softball threw that, wasn't it? Kaylee?
Kaylee, yeah, our left fielder, you bet.
Beautiful pass to Creer all the way down the court.
Foul on Faith Deers, her first, team foul number 4. Coach Harms, if you're listening tonight, left fielder Kaylee Johnson just gunned somebody down at home plate from left field on that one.
She got an assist on that one.
Free throw's good by Creer, so she completes a three-point play, and it's 27-13. Pella leads it. A minute 55 to go in the first half. Pella with the basketball. Oski still playing a 2-3 zone. Long shot is good. Three-pointer there by Faith Deers for Pella. First three of the game by the Lady Dutch. Now Blommers will outrun the press across half court. Very good ball handler and good basketball IQ for the young Blommers. Nice feed. Carter to Jennings in the lane. Puts it up against the double team. Has it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Oskaloosa.
Yeah, one thing she does, Jamie, you got to be careful, though, stopping right across that half-court line in the corner there, but she was able to spin out of it with her dribble. But so far, so good on breaking the press. They've actually given Pella some problems.
Nelson inbounds. Kaylee Johnson drives in from the left side, stops halfway down the lane, pops and hits. Kaylee with 4 points. 30-15, Pella. A minute 15 left in the first half. Pella has the ball over on the right wing. That's Regan Van Wyk. She'll dribble it out top and hand it to Anna Vanderwall. Now they swing it left side, down to the baseline. And they skip it clear over to the right wing, almost throw it away. Saved back in by Pella, and now in the lane with it is Jasmine Dominguez. She's fouled as she puts up a shot. No good, but she draws the foul and will go to the free throw line to shoot two, Dominguez.
Well, we just about got another turnover there. The ball was going out of bounds, and they just threw it up and in, and Dominguez was able to grab it and get fouled on the shot.
Jillian Jennings charged with the foul, her second. Team foul number 5. First free throw by Dominguez is good.
She's got a really nice stroke on that free throw. Good shooting for him.
8 points for Dominguez in this game. Jennings gets a break now as she has 2 fouls. So she'll go to the bench. Second free throw is good. Dominguez hits both. Stretches the Pella lead to 32-15 with 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Oski again breaks the press. Kaylee Johnson. Addison Carter open in the right corner. Launches and hits. Three-pointer. Addison Carter.
Yeah, nice shot. Nice job by Oski again. And Carter, she's a shooter. And she just keeps shooting, and she can make them.
Oski being very aggressive on defense, Doug, this entire half. Too many offensive rebounds for Pella. We've covered that, but I do like the intensity we're showing on defense. Chasing the ball around, tipping passes, making it hard, keeping it out on the perimeter. Really not giving them anything inside other than offensive rebounds. There, Vanderwall rather drove in the lane. Lost it. Pella gets it back. Now a 10-footer left side is no good. Rebound, Oski. So 5 seconds remain. Long shot by Carter. No good. Rebound Fay. And loses control on the baseline and no shot as the buzzer will sound. So Oski had a chance there to score going into the locker room, but unable to get it done. So we go to halftime, and it is Pella 32 and Oskaloosa 18 here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Of course, the Indians Network is a partnership between MCG, also Oskaloosa News, and Thunder Country KIIC. And we work very close with all the students and everybody at OVP at Oskaloosa High School, especially on the home games where they run everything. When we go on the road, yours truly kind of does it all. I broadcast, I run the production, I do it all, and
keep stats. And
keep stats.
It's unbelievable
I know.
to watch, folks.
So I get spoiled when I'm at home, and they, all I got to do is broadcast, keep stats. They do all the technical stuff. But yeah, we love working with the OVP crew this year, and it's going to be a busy week here on the Indians Network. We'll talk about that quick before we go to break. Back at it tomorrow night at home, so it'll be a full live video broadcast for you tomorrow night. As Indianola comes to town for a girl-boy conference doubleheader. Indianola playing very good on both sides, girls and boys. So the Indians will be tested tomorrow at home. We'll hit the air with our pregame at 6, and the girls tip at 6:15, followed by the boys. Thursday night, we have wrestling. In fact, the next 4 Thursdays, we have home wrestling meets.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and
it's been a while since we've had that.
It is, and we encourage everybody to come out and support the wrestlers and check them out at home. If you can't, we'll have those 4 for you right here on the Indians Network. So Thursday night, I'll be joined by Brett Sams, and we'll have coverage of Oskaloosa versus DCG Wrestling. I believe it starts at 6:30, so our pre-match will be about 6:15 on Thursday. Friday, we come back here to the Tulip City on the other edge of town to take on Pella Christian in a girl-boy doubleheader. Again, that'll be audio only on the road Friday. Pre-game at 6, girls at 6:15, followed by the boys. And then Saturday, we've got split locations, split venues. The girls are on the road at Washington. The boys are at home against Cedar Rapids Jefferson, both non-conference matchups. And you're going to be able to hear Double D back on the mic calling the action on Saturday. I'm going to be out of town. So Double D is going to call the game on Saturday at home against Cedar Rapids Jefferson for the boys. And we'll try to keep you up to date with scores on the girls as well throughout that. So busy week.
I would suggest on Friday night, if you're planning on going to that game at PC, that you get there early because they will be honoring the state championship basketball team from Pella Christian from 30 years ago. So could be a big crowd there. Might want to get there a little early.
Yeah, well, there will be a big crowd. And Oskaloosa boys have beaten Pella Christian now 7 games in a row.
Oh, wow.
They're going to try to make it 8. It's already the longest winning streak that the Oskaloosa boys have had over Pella Christian, and the Eagles want to see that end on Friday. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game Friday at Pella Christian, girls and boys. Again, the girls, both teams, Oski and Pella Christian right now, are each winless in the Little Hawkeyes. So that's a very winnable game Friday night for our girls. And the boys, Pella Christian's going to bring it. And they've got a lot of height on the Pella Christian boys team. So should be some good matchups on Friday night. So, yeah, lots still to come. Girls and boys basketball tomorrow night. Wrestling Thursday. Girls and boys basketball on Friday. And boys basketball on Saturday. All here on the Indians Network. All right, halftime. It is Pella 32 and Oskaloosa 18. We'll take a break. We'll be back with your RE/MAX recap as we look at the numbers from the first half.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Welcome back to Pella High School as we are at halftime of the girls' game, and Pella leads Oskaloosa 32-18 here on the Indians Network. We're glad you're with us tonight for this audio-only broadcast from Pella High School. Glad you can join us for the action. We are in the Wood Iron Grill press box, which tonight is courtside. Yeah, we're like 5 feet off the court. If they throw a wild pass, we might be able to catch it and do something with it, Doug. But
yeah, we'll have to keep it from knocking our pop over and our popcorn, and we got plenty of room here. We're styling tonight.
Yes, we are. So thank you to Pella High School for the great accommodations tonight for us here at the Indians Network. But this is the Wood Iron Grill press box, and we're at halftime. Pella leads at 32-18 here over at the Indians. And let's take a look at our RE/MAX recap now of the first half. So unofficially, I show Oskaloosa with 8 turnovers, and 6 of those were in the first couple of minutes. So I think very, very much improved there as the first half went on as far as ball control for Oski.
That is a fantastic job with just 8 turnovers. So, I mean, we got outscored by 10 the first quarter, but only 4 the second. So good job by the ball handling there.
So 8 turnovers for Oskaloosa. I've got 5 turnovers for Pella. And rebounds, Pella with the advantage there, 18-13 unofficially. A lot of offensive rebounds for Pella. We talked about that throughout the first half. That is really, I think, the reason that Pella's ahead 32-18. We haven't been turning it over, giving them a lot of free opportunities, but they've been a little more aggressive on the glass, especially on the offensive end, and have been able to turn some of that into points. So 18-13 rebounds favoring Pella. Scoring-wise, for Pella, it is Jasmine Naminga leading the way with 9, 8 for Madison Nag, 7 for Anna Vanderwalt, 3 for Faith Deers, 2 each for Bailey Van Vorst and Annika Peterson, and 1 point for Regan Van Wyk. Nobody in foul trouble for Pella. They only had 3 fouls team-wise in the first half. For Oskaloosa, led at the break by Jillian Jennings and Kaylee Johnson, each with 4 points, 3 for Macy Creer, 3 for Addison Carter, and 2 points for Presley Blomers, as well as Amanda Fay. So Amanda Fay, only 2 points in the first half, Doug. Obviously, we'd like to see that number a little higher, but we've done a good job of getting the ball into her. She just, I think, needs to be a little more aggressive on finishing. You mentioned it a couple times. She'll start to turn, see a defender, and then she'll kick.
She's had some tough luck on a few of her shots, but she's almost looking, as you mentioned, too quick to the backside. They get the ball into her, and she's turning and passing it right away, which is getting us some good looks for Jennings, but you can't get in the habit of doing that every time. Sometimes you get to turn and just pop it.
Exactly. But her defense has been tremendous for Amanda in the first half. I think she has 4 block shots that I can recall. I don't track that stat, but 4 that come to mind. She had several rebounds, and she really did a good job of keeping Pella out of the paint, except for those offensive rebound opportunities.
Yeah, sure. And Pella has been going inside, challenging her, and the referees have been letting it go a little bit there. So she has done a good job inside.
So again, halftime score, Pella 32, Oskaloosa 18 here on the Indians Network. Once again, we're back at it tomorrow night at home. Full video broadcast for you. You can watch on the Indians Network stream at indiansnetwork.tv. You can also watch on MCG Channel 7 tomorrow night as Oskaloosa plays host to Indianola in a girl-boy Little Hawkeye Conference doubleheader. And we'll get on the air at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Pre-game and tip-off will be coming at 6:15 for the Oski girls. And then the boys will follow tomorrow night. All right, getting ready for a second half action now. As Oskaloosa, again, trailing here at the break, 32-18. Just starting third quarter action as the halftime clock winds down. They put all the balls back in the rack. Oskaloosa will have possession to start this third quarter. Inbounding right at half court, far side of the floor will be Kaylee Johnson.
Oskaloosa is going to go with their starting five here to start the second half.
Yep, it's going to be Kaylee Johnson, Macy Creer, Jillian Jennings, Mary Nelson, Amanda Fay, the starting five for Oskaloosa. Pella, their original five as well, with Van Wyk and Thompson, Vanderwall, Nag, and Peterson. Here's Creer, an open look at a three, and she drains it right off the bat. Three-pointer, Macy Creer.
Well, nice job by Creer, popping it. Quick trigger there.
And there's a turnover in the lane as Pella throws it away, stolen back by Oskaloosa.
We got an 11-point game, Jamie. We can get it down to single digits here.
Nice bounce pass. Well, Jennings tried to feed it to Amanda Fay on the left block, stolen away by Pella. Now Pella had an opportunity to drive it in, left baseline. They throw it up and over, too strong. Rebound Oski. Johnson. Here is Nelson. Three ball is too strong that time by Mary. Rebound Pella. And that's going to be a foul on Oskaloosa. Way out away from the basket. It's going to be on Kaylee Johnson. Be her second, team foul number 1 here in the second half.
Yeah, tough break there for Kaylee. She was trailing the play, and it looked like the gal was going to shoot, and she went up to kind of block it, and the trail referee actually called that.
The teenager?
Well, we got Coach Parker. We got a newbie here tonight.
Yeah,
might be good that you're not here.
Oh, Pella in the lane trying to make something happen as Annika Peterson feeds it to Nag, cutting in right baseline, and Nag is fouled at the basket by Amanda Fay. That is a third foul now on Amanda Fay. That could be trouble.
That will be big trouble because I don't recall her coming out in the first half.
Madison Nag at the free throw line shooting 2. She hits the first. Now Presley Blomers will check in. Amanda Fay will go to the bench with 3 fouls. 6:54 left in the third quarter. 33-21. Pella leads it by 12. I do want to say hi to Coach Parker. We'll talk about that in a second. Second free throw good by Nag as well. She hits them both. So Coach Parker texted he is home now. He got discharged from the hospital today. So he is home, relaxing in his recliner. I don't know if he's relaxing, though. He's listening. And he'll be coaching from the recliner tonight in the boys' game. There's a steal by Pella. Turnover Oski. They kick it left side. 3 ball is up and good by Madison Nag.
Well, that Nag's got a nice shot. Knocked down 2. She's got 4 points here. Pella's pressure giving Oskaloosa a little bit of problems here. But they break it with Blomers up the right side. She'll shoot a 3.
And it was actually a 2-pointer there by Nag. My apologies. So 36-21 is the correct score. Blomers tried to answer with a 3 on the other end, missed, and rebound is tipped out of bounds to Oskaloosa, or to Pella, excuse me.
Good try there by Johnson on the rebound on the opposite side of the shot. Now, so Fay is out. And Johnson is out.
Yeah, Johnson just picked up her third.
Jennings is going to man the middle here, so Oskaloosa not real tall.
But Jennings has 2 fouls, so keep that in mind. Fay and Johnson on the bench with 3 each, and Jennings in the game with 2. And there's a 3 ball by Faith Deers that is good. 39-21. And Oskaloosa having trouble getting the ball inbounded against this Pella press, and Coach J.C. White calls a timeout.
Good timeout by Coach White there.
So 39-21 is your score. Pella with an 18-point lead. We are in the third quarter.
It was 32-21, so they ran off 7 quick there.
Yep.
And that, man, we had a shot to cut that down to single digits also. Kind of a tough break.
Good timeout here by J.C. White, Oskaloosa head coach. She's talking to her troops here right in front of us. And coming out of the timeout, we're going to have Blomers, Creer, Carter, also Mary Nelson and Jillian Jennings. 6:02 to go, third quarter. 39-21, Pella leads it. Creer gets it inbound to Blomers. Pella all over Oski on the press. Blomers gets it to Creer. She brings it across half court. Oski now getting set in their half court offense. 5:50 to go, third quarter. Down the left baseline, Jennings. Catch, turn, shoot, 10-footer, won't drop. Rebound Pella. Nice look, nice shot, didn't drop. Here's an open three, left wing by Pella. They can't knock it down. Rebound tipped into the hands of Mary Nelson. 5.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Pella leading 39-21 on the Indians network. Carter wide open, three, no, off the mark. Rebound Blomers, back up, good.
Well, nice offensive rebound. That's her third offensive rebound tonight.
Pella drives baseline right to left. Now in the lane, Naig, turnaround left hand is good by Madison Naig.
Nice left hand. Go spin.
Get the ball in. Barely got that in play. And Blomers will dribble it across half court. Mary Nelson on the right wing. Thought about a three, couldn't pop. Blomers now is going to drive from the wing. Gets it to Jennings at the free throw line. Shot won't drop. Rebound Lady Dutch. Coming back the other way. 4:48 to go, third quarter. And, oh, man, look at that. Anna Vanderwall turned on the burners, top of the key, saw an opening, took it all the way in, no good. Rebound Oski. Presley Blomers controlling the point for Oski. Pass tip back to Blomers. She's going down the right side of the lane.
Nice
floater
shot.
is good by Presley Blomers. The floater on the right side is good. She has 6. 41-25. Pella leads it. 4:18 left in our third quarter. Peterson just inside the free throw line. Down to the baseline to Naig. Now back out on the wing in the hands of Deers. Top of the key. Three ball is good by Anna Vanderwall. All of a sudden, Pella's starting to find their range from the three-point line.
They've heated up here.
19-point Pella lead, and now they wrap up Macy Creer as she takes the inbound pass about 5 feet inbounds. And they're going to call a foul. I thought they were going to go jump ball, but they're going to call a foul.
And it hasn't really been the inside that's got us here. It's been three-pointers. They haven't banged it in when Faye was out. So Aubrey Blanco's going to check in now for a little bit of height inside.
So we've got a young team out there right now with Blanco, Creer, Blomers, Carter, and then Mary Nelson.
Yes.
Senior is on the floor, but we got 4 sophomores. There's Blanco trying to dribble in the lane, dribbled too high, lost it, taken away by Pella.
Freshman, senior, 3 sophomores.
3:40 to go in the third quarter. 44-25, Pella leads Oskaloosa. Naig with it on the left block, left wing, guarded by Nelson. Top of the key now. Deers thought about a three, got Creer in the air, then drives, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off Pella. It's Oskaloosa basketball. 3:29 left, third quarter. 44-25 lead for Pella as McKenna Schaffner checks in. I think that's the first time she's played tonight, Doug.
It is.
I don't know if she's a little under the weather possibly. Normally you see her.
She comes in for Mary.
Yep, see her with a lot more minutes than we've seen tonight anyway.
Well, she played the JV game. That's not a good place over there in the corner.
Going to be a foul, though, as Pella came over to try to double team her and trap her in the corner.
One thing that we really should do is when you're the screener, you need to roll back to the basketball and get it. We're not doing that very well right now.
Third foul charge to Courtney Thompson. Inbound, thrown high up in the air, and catching it around the free throw line is Blomers, and then she's fouled as she catches the inbound. And that's also on Thompson. So she picks up 2 quick fouls, and she now has 4. And Courtney Thompson will go to the bench for Coach Jared Garland with 4 fouls. 3 team fouls on each team here in this third quarter with 3:26 to go in the third. Schaffner is going to have an opening and bring it up across the half court's left side. Now gets in the hands of Blomers. Over to Creer. Carter now, top of the key. Back over to Creer. Creer, bounce pass to Blanco.
Nice move.
Nice move by the sophomore Blanco with authority. Switches direction, goes the right side, and gets the basket in the lane.
Yeah, a little step under there. She went to her left and then came back to the right, and a nice move by Blanco there.
Jasmine Naminga with the foul. Her first, team foul number 4. Basket counts and 1. Free throw is good as well for Aubrey Blanco.
Jamie, I watched quite a bit of the JV game, and one thing that I was impressed with is Blanco's footwork has gotten much better. She's a lot quicker now in the lane when she gets the ball.
44-28, Pella leads it, just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dribbling down to the right baseline, Regan Van Wyk, and now Pella throws it away, looking in the lane, stolen by Oskaloosa.
Slow it down, 1-on-5.
And Carter, they can call a little touch foul over there on the far sideline. Foul's starting to rack up here in this third quarter on Pella. That's going to go on Jasmine Naminga, her second. Team foul number 5 now on the Lady Dutch. Anna Vanderwall goes to the bench for Pella. Back in is Faith Deers. Oski inbounds, far sideline. Blommers, 2:40 to go, third quarter. 44-28 Pella. Blommers driving to the right side. Schaffner now to Creer. Skip pass. Clear over to left side to Carter. Here's Blanco again in the lane. Tried that same move. Pella shut her down this time. Top of the key. Blommers fires a 3. No good. Rebound will go to Pella.
Well, the impressive thing was it was the same move, but from the opposite side.
And now in the lane on the other end, Jasmine Naminga is going to draw a foul as she goes up for the shot.
So she showed the ability to go to her right, and then over here she showed the ability to step under to her left.
First foul charge to Blommers. Team foul number 4. Shooting 2 is Jasmine Naminga for Pella. And the first free throw is good. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Pella. Timeout on the floor. Timeouts presented by Mahaska Hearing Aid Center. Take timeout for your hearing with the experts at Mahaska Hearing Aid Center on A Avenue in Oskaloosa. We'll be back right after this on the Indians Network.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
Back here at Pella High School in the Wood Iron Grill press box, courtside tonight on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. With Doug DeCock, my name is Jamie Brockman. 2:13 to go in the third quarter. Pella 45, Oskaloosa 28. Naminga with 1 free throw left out of the timeout, and she knocks it down. So Naminga hits both for Pella and gives the Lady Dutch an 18-point advantage, 46-28. 2:05 to go, third quarter. And here is Amanda Fay back in the game. Has the ball on the right block. Tried to split through 2 defenders, and they call her for a travel, I believe. So Pella gets the ball back with 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Set the offense in motion. And pass in the lane is tipped and stolen away. Presley Blommers comes up with it for Oskaloosa. Nelson to Blommers. Blommers had the ball stripped down to the floor. It's loose, taken away by Pella. Here comes Naminga the other way. She's got Nag with her, takes it in, no good. Draws the foul, though, on Mary Nelson.
Well, Blommers lost the handle up front. Pella got the steal and then got the fast break and a foul there.
Mary Nelson, her first foul, team foul number 5. Back to the free throw line, shooting 2 is Jasmine Naminga. She just hit 2 a moment ago, and she hits the first. Naminga is 74% on the season at the free throw line. She's hit 3 in a row. Second free throw coming. And it's also good. So it's now a 20-point Pella lead. 48-28. They take the press off with 1.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And they're in a 1-3-1 now, half-court zone.
Oh, nice feed from the wing. Nelson again feeds it into Amanda Fay for the basket. Nice look in there by Nelson. She's fed Fay on both of her baskets tonight. Here's Naminga in the lane. Power dribble. Puts it up over Fay. No good. Rebound tipped out, though, to Pella. Down the lane, off the window, and good by Faith Deers on the offensive rebound.
That's killing us. We're just not aggressive enough on the defensive glass, and we're giving up tons of offensive boards. It's just a matter of aggressiveness.
Under a minute to go now, third quarter. Oski down 50-30. Blomers has it over on the right wing. Skips it left side now to Carter. Skip back over right side to Blomers. Blomers feeds it to Fay. Fay double team, kicks it to Kaylee Johnson. Johnson from the left elbow drives in, blocked by Pella. Here come the Lady Dutch the other way. And the shot is up and good by Faith Deers. Big block in the lane there on that shot of Kaylee Johnson.
Well, it's a pretty good drive. Kaylee had a nice drive to her right, but yeah, Maminga in there. Into Fay.
Now Fay puts up a shot over Naminga. No good. Put it up too strong. Rebound Pella. Lady Dutch have last chance here in the third quarter. Down to 15 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to set up for a final shot. Nag skips it. Deers passes up a wide open three. Feeds it in the lane to Van Voorst. And Van Voorst gets the basket in the paint. Oskaloosa will not have an answer before the end of the third quarter. So the third quarter is now complete. And Pella with a 54-30 lead over Oskaloosa. 24-point lead by Pella here, heading into the fourth quarter. And Doug, I'm going to keep it here during the timeout. And I just want to again say to people, I feel like Oskaloosa is doing a lot of good things in this game, despite the fact we're down 24.
How many turnovers you got?
I've only got us with 4 in the second half, so 12 total.
Yeah, we'd have usually 20 plus. That's why it looks like a basketball game, and it looks so much better. When you take care of the ball and you don't turn it over, you're at least getting some shots up. If we could hold our own somewhat on the offensive glass and keep them off, this game would be a 10, 14-point game.
Exactly. So we'll see what Oski can do in the fourth quarter. Trailing now 54-30 as we get ready for the final 8 minutes in this one on the Indians Network. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to all of our sponsors. You see them on your screen right now. Can't do any of this without them. So thanks to each and every one of them. And, of course, our title sponsor is Craig Ford. Indians Network is a partnership between Oski News, Thunder Country KIIC, as well as MCG. Pella has possession to start the fourth quarter. Oski comes out with Blomers, Creer, Johnson, Jennings, and Nelson, the 5. But remember, Jennings has 2 fouls, Kaylee Johnson with 3. And Amanda Fay will start the fourth quarter on the bench, but she also has 3 fouls. Now we're seeing that Oski defense shut down the lane again, Doug, and that what are we playing? Playing a man? What are we playing?
Playing a man-to-man right now.
Man-to-man, and Pella's not able to get the ball inside at all.
Yeah, good perimeter defense so far. Presley's moving her feet well.
Oh, Nunnikhoven's going to make something out of nothing. Drives down the left side of the lane, no good. Another offensive rebound for Pella, no good. Another offensive rebound. Third chance on this possession. They kick it out. Nag for 3, no. And ball loose in the lane. Boy, I don't know about that whistle. Well, that young official we talked about, he blew the whistle before anything happened there. He anticipated, Doug. I mean, I'm not picking on him. It's exactly what happened. He blew his whistle before anything happened. It was going to result in a jump ball and a fight for the ball, but instead he called a foul on Regan Van Wyk. I think he was a little early on that one.
Yeah, well.
But we'll take it. Team
foul
number
6.
Give
him credit for being here, though. He's a young guy, and he's learning the game. I'm a little worried about next game, but we'll see.
6th team foul, though, on Pella, so Oski will be in the bonus for most of the fourth quarter here. 6:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Jennings on the right baseline. Puts it up. No good. Big bounce off the rim. Rebound Pella.
Good entry pass by Creer there into Jennings. Just didn't get it to fall.
Nag passes on a 3 top of the key. Gives it off to Vanderwall. Vanderwall dribbles through the free throw circle. Kicks it over to Nag.
Boy, 52 is giving Jennings the business inside.
Oh, baseline drive. Good by Van Wyk. That is Regan Van Wyk. That's her first field goal of the night. Nice baseline drive left to right.
Yeah, Peterson for Pella is trying to move Jennings out. That could have easily been an offensive foul.
6:10 left to go in the basketball game. Pella now up 26. And it's going to stay with Oskaloosa. Almost a turnover there. Tipped out by Pella. Pella saved us there. So 6:04 left to play in this game. And now Nag will go to the bench for Pella. See if we can take advantage of her absence. And Faith Dearest checks in. 6 minutes to go in the game. 56-30 30. Pella leads it over Oskaloosa. Here's Jennings in the lane. Puts a shot up over a defender, no good. Rebound Pella. Pella pushes the ball down the floor, maybe a little too aggressive there by Faith Deers. Tried to feed it into Annika Peterson. Threw it. All right, so the Pella High and Oskaloosa boys are coming up here. There's about 6.5 minutes left on the pregame clock. So here in about 6 minutes, we'll be ready for the introduction of the starting lineup. It's going to be interesting to see what Coach DeJuan Foster does tonight for his starting lineup. Again, with Will Schultz not here and Colton Butler also out. 2 starters that are home ill. Going to really shuffle our starting lineup. I think I mentioned we're going to look to Xavier Foster a lot tonight, obviously. But I think you're going to need guys like Isaac Schultz and Keaton Flaherty, David Nelson.
Yep.
And then this is also a night, I think, where you're going to see Charlie North have an opportunity to shine. And you know what? So impressed with that young sophomore this year. He has answered the call any and every time they've asked him to, whether it be defense or scoring or whatever.
He got big minutes in the game you were gone and played quite a few minutes. Now, I look for Nelson to be, I think he's kind of a key tonight because he can shoot the 3 and he can hang out there and Xavier or somebody skip it over to him. He's going to have to knock it down because they're going to be sagging in if Xavier's inside. So I think Nelson's kind of a key tonight. We need him to knock down some 3s.
All right. Well, we're about 5 minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups in Game 2 this evening, featuring the Oskaloosa and Pella boys right here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Thanks for joining us tonight. Audio only on the road in the Little Hawkeye Conference, so we hope you will enjoy it, whether you're watching the stream on IndiansNetwork.tv or listening to the action tonight on MCG Channel 7 back home supporting the Indians. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. We'll get you the starting lineup, and we'll toss it up and get this one underway tonight from Pella High School. The boys' game is coming up next on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Don't go away.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Wendell Campbell is there for you. Call 641-673-4462 today for the service you deserve.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
All right, welcome back to the Wood Iron Grill press box. We are courtside here at Pella High School, getting ready for Game 2 tonight between the Dutch and the Indians right here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. My name is Jamie Brockman, joined by Doug DeCock. Thanks for joining us. Pella lost 5 seniors from a year ago, including Ryan Gustafson and Nick DeYoung, a couple of big players, but they got a lot of talent back on this year's team. They are 6-2 on the year, 2-2 in the conference. Their conference losses came to Pella Christian in overtime and Indianola. They beat Norwalk and Newton. They beat Norwalk despite Bowen Bourne scoring 47 points in that game. Pella was able to get the win. They shoot 45% from the field, 30% from long range, 71% at the free throw line. They average 77 points a game offensively, 34 rebounds, and 13 turnovers. Oskaloosa shoots 43% from the floor, 34% from long range, 54% at the free throw line. We average 63 points a game, 29 rebounds, and also 13 turnovers per game. Oski is 4-4 on the year, 0-4 in this stacked, tough little Hawkeye Conference. Hopefully we can get that first conference win and pick up a big road win tonight here in Pella. Got to say hi to Coach Ryan Parker. He is home. He was discharged from the hospital and allowed to go home today as he continues to recover from his kidney transplant surgery last Thursday. So, Coach Parker, we're still thinking of you. And I know he's listening tonight. And he's got his cell phone in his hand in the recliner. And I'm sure he's going to be trying to communicate as much as he can anyway with Coach Howard. And
we better watch out. If he doesn't get a hold of them, he might get a hold of us because we're close enough tonight.
Yeah, we're right behind the bench. We're right behind the bench, Coach. If you need any messages sent, we could probably relay it for you even quicker than a text. All right, let's take a look at your starting lineups for tonight as we get ready to get this one underway. So for Oskaloosa, it's a shuffled lineup tonight again. No Will Schultz and no Colton Butler. They are both home sick. So we're going to go with Keaton Flaherty tonight, Isaac Schultz, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Charlie North getting the start tonight for the sophomore, and then our 7-foot senior, Iowa State Cyclone future for Xavier Foster. So Flaherty, Isaac Schultz, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Charlie North, and Xavier Foster, the starting 5 tonight for Coach DeJuan Foster and the Oskaloosa Indians. 4-4 on the year, 0-4 in the conference. For Pella, they're going to start with Logan Shetterly, their leading scorer. Sean
12 is Shetterly. He's their big shooter.
Yeah, and then number 14 is, I don't know who that is on the, we have to look at our lineup here, our program. Pella, number 14.
14, Sean Hemming.
Yeah, but that's not who they introduced. That's why I'm confused.
Oh.
Anyway, number 20 is Josh Warner. Number 22 is John Altman. And number 34 will be Grant Nelson. That's the starting 5 for the Pella High Dutch. So looking at the stats, Logan Shetterly, 21 points a game, 42 assists, and 19 steals. He leads the team in all those categories. Drayton Sturgeon, I think that's number 14, I believe, is Sturgeon. And he averages 17 points and leads the team in rebounding, 9 rebounds a game. John Altman, 12 points, 4 rebounds a game. Grant Nelson, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Josh Warner averaging 5 points a game. Oskaloosa, Xavier Foster, 25 points, 10 rebounds a game, 12 block shots, but remember he missed 3 games. Noah Van Veldhuizen, 13 points, 5 rebounds a game. Keaton Flaherty, our leader in assists, 25 assists on the year. Isaac Schultz, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 22 assists. And then David Nelson, 4 points. Charlie North, 4 points a game. First ever varsity start for the sophomore Charlie North tonight. We are underway. Xavier Foster gets us started as, no surprise, he wins the tip. And we're underway here in Pella.
I think this is good. If we slow this game down, once again, just like Norwalk, we don't want this to get into the 70s. We want to keep it preferably in the low 60s.
Oh, nice feed. That is Flaherty feeding Noah Van Veldhuizen, cutting down the lane for 2. Beautiful.
Flaherty is Oskaloosa's leading assist guy.
Oskaloosa strikes first, leading 2-0. Yep, Flaherty with 26 assists now on the season. Here's a 3 by Shetterly. It is short, barely skimmed the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, though, by the Dutch as they try to kick it to the left wing. It is tipped out by Oskaloosa. It'll stay Pella basketball.
Man-to-man defense for Oskaloosa. Now, usually Pella teams are very good at cutting away from the ball to the basket. You got to be aware of that. You can't have your head turned and lose sight of the ball or your man.
7:05 to go in the first quarter. 2-0. Oskaloosa leads it. Shetterly is guarded by Isaac Schultz. They get it down to the right baseline. Easy basket for Josh Warner on the baseline.
Well, there you saw it. Good inside passing by Pella there.
Ooh, Foster behind the back pass out to Ike Schultz for a 3 from the right wing. No good. Offensive rebound, Charlie North. He's doing what Charlie North does.
That's what he does, them backside rebounds.
And now Keaton Flaherty is being harassed big time by Warner, but no whistle. Coach DeJuan Foster is up yelling at the official saying, give him some room, let him breathe.
Well, and then when you have 2 hands, that should be an automatic foul on defense.
We had a couple opportunities to shoot a 3 there, but Isaac Schultz elected not to, so did Keaton Flaherty. So you can tell a lot of the discussion obviously must be get the ball inside. Charlie North going to the hoop. Missed it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Rebound Pella.
God, and Xavier bothers him down here, and it gets a turnover on Pella. So North with a beautiful curl cut, and he was anticipating a little contact, didn't get it, got his own rebound, couldn't get it to fall. But good patience by the Indians. They're getting a couple good shots so far.
2-2 early here, 6:08 to go. Fadeaway 3, right wing, good by Xavier Foster.
Deep in the corner.
Fadeaway 3-2 by the big guy. Now a shot missed by Pella, rebound Foster. Foster's going to bring the ball up the court himself. 5:55 to go first quarter. A deep 3, good! 25 feet out, drains it for Foster.
Yeah, the students were chanting overrated earlier. I don't hear that now.
There's a ball tipped out right in front of the Oski bench. It clearly went off the finger of Oltman, but they give Pella possession. Happened right in front of Coach
and
Randy
Foster
Howard.
With a steal.
Foster steals the inbound, and then he's fouled.
His ankle slipped. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, he's up. He's all right.
He got a wet spot on the floor, it looked like, right there. That's where they...
So what happened there was Foster got the steal, and then he was fouled by Caleb Van Zant. First foul of the game on Van Zant. 8-2, Oski with the lead. 2 threes by Foster here in the first 2 minutes. One of them a 25-footer. Now they feed it to Foster on the right block. He touch passes it right back out to North in the lane. Here is Isaac Schultz trying to feed it down baseline to North. Can't control it. Tipped away out of bounds. Turnover Oski.
A good idea by Ike, and Xavier is really trying to get his teammates involved in the game.
Yes.
I mean, he's catching and he's dishing it over to them.
Very much so, yes. Here's a 3 on the way by Pella. No good off the front of the rim.
Good box out by Charlie.
Charlie North tips the rebound into the hands of Isaac Schultz. Schultz comes running the other way into the lane, feeds it to Foster. Foster was going to go in hard on the right side, lost it, got it back, and he's fouled as he goes up. Foster was thinking dunk there.
Yeah, he was. He was loading up with the power dribble, and they just got a hand on it, but he's going to go to the line shooting too. So Oskaloosa off to a great start here. I love what they're doing. They're moving the ball around. It isn't just Xavier. He's trying to get his teammates into the flow.
Foul on Josh Warner, his first team foul number 2. At the free throw line, shooting 2. Xavier Foster, too strong on the front end, no good. Foster is a 58% free throw shooter.
And Oskaloosa as a team only shoots 54%.
Second free throw is good by Foster. He hits 1 of 2.
On both ends of the court.
Yes, he did. All right, 22-14. Oski leads it. 1:52 left to go here in the first quarter. This is everything you thought it would be, and what a start by Oskaloosa. Down 2 starters. There's a 3 on the way by Oltman, no good. Rebound Oskaloosa.
Oh, he's going to call a jump ball.
And then Foster got tied up. Jump ball call.
Ball belongs to the Dutch.
Arrow goes to Pella, so that's a turnover.
Yeah, Shetterly came from behind and grabbed the ball. This referee called that quick jump ball the first game, too. He's got a quick trigger on the jump ball.
Long inbound out top for Pella. And now driving down the lane. That is number 2 on Foster, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 2. He was out trying to guard him up by the free throw line. He took him all the way to the hole. He come across his arm under the basket.
That was Grant Nelson, and he took it right at the 7-footer there and got past him, and Xavier picks up his second foul. 1:32 to go in the first quarter.
That's trouble, Jamie.
Yep. Grant Nelson at the free throw line knocks down the first. Carson Jensko checking in for Oskaloosa. So is David Nelson. Sitting down are Xavier Foster and Keaton Flaherty. So right now on the floor, we got a small lineup with Isaac Schultz, Charlie North, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Carson Jensko, and David Nelson.
Well, we got 3 sophomores out there. 3 sophomores and 2 seniors.
Second free throw good as well, 22-16.
Oh,
deep
my.
3 by Noah, 30 feet out. We don't need that shot. No good. Rebound, Pella. Nice crossover dribble by Shetterly all the way to the rack. Rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound, Oski. Here come the Indians. Jensko gets it to Isaac Schultz. They feed it right wing to Noah. Back to Isaac. Isaac steps through a double team all the way in for 2. What a drive through a double team there by Ike Schultz. Count the basket, and they did call a foul.
The foul was called by the referee who is out top. The baseline referee did not call the foul under the basket. Heck of a move by Schultz, that little crow hop there at the end, and he lays it in to extend the lead 24-16. Good job by the sophomores in breaking that press the last time. They showed some good patience bringing it up.
1:05 to go in the opening quarter. 25-16 Oski as Schultz hit both free throws. No, he missed a free throw. I'm sorry. Yeah, number 14 is Sturgeon. He just drew a foul.
Well,
so he hit a basket. He's got an and one. David Nelson with the foul.
Pella really aggressive, Jamie, at attacking the hoop. We got to do a little bit better job defensively. Maybe even if we can't keep up with him, maybe give him a step or 2 and try to cut him off and beat us from the outside.
So Sturgeon will be at the free throw line. It's an and one opportunity as he did hit the basket. And actually Schultz did hit that free throw, so.
Yeah, he made the free throw.
I'm catching up here. I apologize. It's just flying up and down the floor.
We're on pace for 100 points.
Yeah. We're still in the first quarter, folks. Just under a minute to go.
If I see you looking down, I'll take over for you.
All right. Can't take a breath in this one. Free throw, no good. Misses the and one. Sturgeon.
Jensko with the rebound.
Jensko brings it up the floor. Daryl Fain is in the game now as well. So it is Jensko, Fain, North, Isaac Schultz, and David Nelson on the floor. Schultz, top of the key. He's going to back it out with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oski leading 25-18. 30 seconds remain now. Isaac Schultz to David Nelson. Down low on the left baseline to Daryl Fain. His turnaround on the baseline won't go. Rebound Pella, and then an Oski foul.
Yeah, I think they went with flex. It sounded like Coach Foster was hollering flex, and they got a great look by Fain cutting under the basket there, and he just missed the little 5-footer.
And then he committed the foul after Pella got the rebound. First foul on Daryl Fain.
Good ball movement.
Team
got
foul
a
number
good
5.
shot.
25-18, Oski leads it. 22 seconds to go first quarter. Pella has the basketball. They start their offense in motion now. Grant Nelson, top of the key to Oltman. Oltman launches a 3. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound is tipped out left wing. Picked up by Nelson. He fires a 3. It's an air ball, but it's rebounded in midair and put back off the glass.
Well, we're playing with 4 sophomores and a senior right now, so we got to hang on here. Shoot it, Ike. Shoot it.
Oh, Isaac Schultz cannot get a shot off before the quarter ends. What a first quarter, ladies and pops a 3. It's no good. Too strong on that one. Rebound Pella. 32-24. Oski leads by 8. Here's a 3, and it is good by John Oltman of Pella. John Oltman for 3. His second 3 ball of the half. Pulls Pella within 5. Carson Jensko picks up his dribble. Somebody needs help. Finally gets it to Isaac Schultz. Flaherty, he's going to take a 3 top of the key. It's no good.
Got to look at possibly a timeout here if Pella scores. Don't let him get a big run going on you.
Nelson thought about a three for Pella, hands it off. Altman does take the three. It's no good from the right corner. Rebound swatted around into the hands of Foster. Foster gets it to Jensko in half court.
That's a big play right there, Jamie. The three ball goes in and out, and they get two guys on the rebound. Foster gets a block and no foul.
4:10 to go in the half. They feed it to Foster on the right block. He's being ridden by two Pella players. And he puts it up over his head off the glass good with his back to the basket. Did it count?
Quick, too. No, they're going to say it's on the floor underneath.
Yeah, it's going to go on Warren Page, his first.
Freshman checking in for Van Veldhuizen now, so.
That is Reese Sarver
Oh,
in the
I'm
game.
sorry. Yeah, that's Reese Sarver. That might be his first action of the year.
It is. Flaherty has it over on the left wing. Top of the key, Sarver. He's going to shoot a three. It was right on the money, but no good.
Boy, that would have been sweet, wouldn't it,
Yes.
if Reese would have hit that? Reese, a pretty good defensive player.
Here's Sturgeon going down the lane. Dishes to Page, and it's good. Nice teamwork there on the dish. And the two for Pella. 32-29. Here is Flaherty for three. No. Rebound, Pella. Probably not what we needed there. Only up three. And ball is tipped out of bounds by Oski. It's going to stay Pella ball, I believe. And we've got a timeout taken by Coach DeJuan Foster with 3:41 to go in the first half. It is Oski 32, Pella 29. So, Doug, this is a fast action paced up and down the floor game. Oski limited tonight. They're going to everybody's getting in. Reese Sarver is in. Carson Jensko is seeing some minutes. David Nelson, Charlie North, Daryl Fain.
Yeah, it's, the shooting's cooled off here in the second quarter, so we only got 32 points right now, but, they're playing hard. They're battling. I like to see Reese in there. He looks like he's got some good athleticism, some good hops. I want to see what he can do on the defensive end. I've heard he's a pretty good defender. And, yeah, good cut. They're finding some gaps out there. Charlie's got to move his feet. Got beat baseline.
36-34, Oski leads by 2 with 1:29 left in the half, and there's a foul down low against Oski. It's going to go on Charlie North, his first. Team foul number 10. It's double bonus now for Pella. Shooting 2 free throws.
Xavier's out of the game now, so.
First free throw's good. Fain checks in for Jensko. And both free throws are good. We're tied 36-36, 1:29 to go in the first half. Pella applying a press now. Making it difficult for Oskaloosa, and just about got the steal there at half court. Just about got the steal at half court off Keaton Flaherty. Oskaloosa will hang on to possession. Noah Van Veldhuizen will inbound right in front of us here at half court. 1:19 to go in the half. 36-36. They inbound to Flaherty.
Pella's perimeter pressure has given Flaherty a little bit of trouble here tonight.
Charlie North, top of the key, over to Noah Van Veldhuizen on the right wing. Noah looks inside to Isaac Schultz, then tried to feed it to Fain, stolen away.
Well, he tipped the pass and got the steal. Here we go.
Long shot by Pella, no good. Rebound Pella, another long shot. That is good by Grant Nelson. So they missed the three, get an offensive rebound, and kick it out for three. And Pella's got their first lead of the game, and now they got a takeaway. And Sturgeon with a layup on the other end.
Yeah, Pella's jumped out 41-36 here.
Noah for three, won't go. Rebound Pella.
Well, we better hold the ball if we get it back and wait for one shot. This is getting out of hand.
Three ball, Pella is good.
Well, there's another steal.
And now another steal. And a layup, no good. Rebound swatted out of bounds. It's going to be Pella basketball. Holy cow, Doug. Everything, this is a huge run right here.
Well,
they're
going to talk
Pella.
about it now. He's going to insist that his call was right. Another referee walks over and says, "Are you sure about that?"
All of a sudden, Pella is up 8. They're on an 8-0 run. 16 seconds to go in the half. Oski with 3 late turnovers here in the last minute or so. Couple threes by Pella, and all of a sudden the Dutch are up 8.
Oskaloosa only with 11 points here in this quarter.
Sturgeon in the lane. Finger roll won't go. Rebound Charlie North. That's going to be the end of the half. So, what a action-filled first half, and what a change in about the last 90 seconds as we go from Oskaloosa, having a fairly comfortable lead there in the second quarter to Pella tying it and now going to the locker room with an 8-point lead.
Well, 3 or 4 turnovers, bang, 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 and turned into immediate points. Swung this thing there at the end.
Yeah, Pella outscored here 24-11. Or Oski, rather, outscored 24-11 here in that second quarter. And as a result, Pella has a 44-36 lead as we go to halftime. So I apologize. I know we're having some bandwidth issues as we do on the road sometimes. So every once in a while we may cut in and out. But stay with us, and we will continue bringing 4:36 at the break over Oskaloosa. We'll bring Doug DeCock back in now, and we'll break this thing down in that first half.
We got my wife in there.
Oh, is she there? Yeah, there she is. I see her back there in the crowd. She's staying close, making sure you don't get in trouble, huh? Oskaloosa, great first quarter. First half of the second quarter was okay, but those last few minutes of the second quarter, we kind of broke down, fell apart. Xavier picked up his third foul. You could just see a little confusion, maybe a little panic at times on the floor, and Pella turned up their intensity and was able to make a late run.
Well, it was 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Otherwise, Oskaloosa's probably leading this game going to halftime. I felt like we got a little lazy with our passing, weren't as crisp, and we were trying to make all kinds of cross-court passes, which sometimes you have to do that to keep the defense honest. But Pella's quick enough to react to that and was able to get a couple steals off of those long cross-court passes. So just got to, stay within ourselves, make crisp passes, make good cuts to get open. And, I kind of I'm fine with where we're at. I mean, it's disappointing to be down 8, but still, when we have our guys, we were competing.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not even going to look at rebound and turnover numbers because, much like you, it's almost impossible to track that and try to call a game because it is so fast up and down the floor.
And that's my
first
fault.
half.
That's my job, and I just simply get too involved in the game watching it, and I don't do it.
It's hard not to in a game like this. But so I'm not even going to touch on the turnovers and rebounds. I know I'm way off, but we will go through the scoring and the fouls. And for Pella, again, they've got 2 players, and their jerseys don't match anything showing in the program, so I don't know exactly who they are. But I do know John Altman had a big half, as he has 10 points at the break, including a couple threes. I have Josh Warner for 4. I've got Logan Shetterly for 4. I think, he's our leading scorer. And obviously part of our game plan was Isaac Schultz. You be all over Shetterly and shut him down. And he's done that for the most part, only 4 points.
Well, he's got 3 fouls, too.
And 3 fouls.
And he likes to dribble drive, so if we can get Charlie or somebody to slide in when he goes in there, just like Xavier did, pick up a 4th foul, that'll help limit their offensive firepower.
So Grant Nelson has 7 points, John Altman with 10, Josh Warner with 4, Logan Shetterly with 4, and Trayton Sturgeon with 7 for Pella. Again, the big story is Shetterly with 3 fouls, though, in the first half. So he is in big foul trouble, and that could limit his production and minutes in the second half. For Oskaloosa, we are led by Xavier Foster with 12 points at the half, including 3 threes, 11 for Noah Van Veldhuizen. And, normally Noah's launching and hitting from beyond the arc, but tonight he's been taking it to the hoop, and he's got 8 of his 11 in the paint.
Well, he's done a good job of finding the opening there, and once Xavier gets the ball, they're doubling on him. And, we've done a pretty good job inside with our inside passing game. We've missed a few easy ones down there, but all in all, we've shared the ball really well, made some nice passes down low.
Isaac Schultz with 6 points, 3 for Keaton Flaherty, and 4 for Charlie North. Charlie North with 4 to round out the scoring in the first half for Oskaloosa. So again, 44-36 halftime score. Pella with a big run at the end of the second quarter, and they have an 8-point lead here heading into the second half. Xavier Foster, 3 fouls, so keep that in your mind, and hopefully he ends the game with 3 fouls. But he's going to have to play smart, obviously, defensively. Charlie North has 1 foul. David Nelson has 1. Isaac Schultz with 2. And Keaton Flaherty with 1. Carson Jensko also picked up a foul in the first half. 44-36 halftime score. Oskaloosa trailing by 8 here at the break. And that has been your RE/MAX recap of the first half here on the Indians Network. So, Doug DeCock with me. My name is Jamie Brockman. We are courtside here at Pella High School in the Wood Iron Grill press box.
Big 3 minutes right here, Jamie.
Yes, it is.
You gotta hold it here or cut into it a little bit. You cannot let Pella stretch this out to 12, 14 points.
Oskaloosa does have possession to start the third quarter. They start with, here's a turnaround fadeaway left wing for Xavier Foster. No good. Foster goes after and gets his rebound in the lane. 2 dribbles from the right side. 15-footer won't drop for the big guy. Rebound Pella. And now stolen by Keaton Flaherty. Flaherty comes up with the steal. Foster from the three-point line. Gets in the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound, and he is fouled as he goes back up. I like the aggressiveness of the 7-footer here in the first minute.
He's showing good hustle there on the offensive board. I don't know. When he took that little kangaroo hop there, it looks like a travel. They don't call that, but he covers about 8 foot with it.
Absolutely. I mean, he went from the three-point line to the hole like in one hop step, and foul was on Josh Warner. It's his third. First free throw by Foster, no good.
Free throw shooting hurting us again tonight.
Second free throw. Foster taking his time, takes a breath, puts it up, good. Foster hits 1 of 2. Oski within 7 now. 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Pella working the ball around. Nelson goes down the lane and finger rolls it in as he got to the rim. Grant Nelson, tell you what, he's not backing down to Foster. He sees him in the lane, he takes it right at him.
Well, Xavier did a good job. He couldn't get over there. He doesn't need to get that foul. There's
Charlie North with a layup as he got ahead of the defense. Good job finding him by his teammates.
Ike Schultz on the assist there.
Another assist for Isaac.
Good cut by Charlie to the basket.
Quick passing and ball movement by Pella. 3-ball up, no good by Nelson. Offensive rebound, though, Warner.
That's hurting us tonight, offensive rebounds.
Dribble off the dribble, 3-ball by Shetterly, no good. Long rebound back to Shetterly, blocked and denied by Foster as he blocks it out of bounds.
Well, we're jumping out at the shots, and then we're not under control, and we're just running by the shooter, and the shooter's getting the ball because it's coming off short.
Nelson, baseline drive, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's into the hands of Sturgeon, and he puts it right in.
Well, we just got out hustled under there. We got to get that ball. We had 2 guys right there.
48-39, Pella leads by 9. Flaherty thought about a 3. Noah, top of the key, shakes off his defender, fires a 3. It's no good. Rebound, North, back up and good for Charlie North.
Wow, good job by Charlie. He's having a good game on the offensive end there.
8 points for Charlie. Shetterly driving behind his back. Kicks it out. Nelson catch and shoot. 3 is good. Grant Nelson for 3. He's got 12. And Pella leads by 10, their largest lead, 51-41.
They drop out of that 1-2-2 in the man.
Foster from the left wing all the way to the rack, driving baseline. He wanted a dunk, but he got fouled.
He's looking over here. His dad / coach saying, I need you to give us more on that end, because his guy hit the 3 there, and Xavier gives him kind of a blank stare like, hey, I got it under control. I got 3 fouls. I don't need another foul.
First free throw is good by Foster.
Coach, you know that look, don't you? Coach Parker.
Second free throw good. Foster hits both, and he's got 15 now in the game. 5:50 to go, third quarter. 51-43. The lead is 8 for the Dutch. Shetterly with a head fake. Now Nelson with it, top of the key, Grant Nelson. Over on the right wing.
That's our ball.
Nice defense by Charlie North. Swatting at the basketball. It's going to be off of Charlie on the baseline, but that's good aggressive defense by Charlie North.
Good hands. The dribble was going back and forth. Charlie said, I'm just going to pick it away here.
Long inbound out top to John Oltman. Now Sturgeon has it. Sturgeon Falls down on the drive at the free throw line, but he's able to get it into the hands of Josh Warner.
Well,
Warner gets it too.
They ran a high ball screen with Xavier's guy, and we kind of I'm not sure how we guarded that, but they got all the way to the hole with it.
Flaherty picks up his dribble at the free throw line, throws it to Isaac Schultz. Schultz dishes to North. Another assist for Ike and another bucket for Charlie North. He has 10. And then quickly on the other end, Grant Nelson answers with a basket. Boy, Grant Nelson really showing what he can do tonight. 55-45 is your score. 10-point Pella lead. 4:50 to go. Nice dish. Foster finds North wide open in the lane for another two.
Charlie knows my guy's the one going over Dublin, and I'm going to the hole and finding it, and he is.
And a good look to him by Foster. 55-47. Oski's cut the lead down to 8.
Wow.
And Warner trying to make a move in the lane, no good. Rebound tipped up twice by Pella, no good. Long pass down the floor, Foster to Ike Schultz, and Schultz is stripped as he goes up. As great defense getting down there by Shetterly.
That could have been 4 on Shetterly right there. A lot of times they'll call that a foul.
That was an 80-foot pass, though, off the rebound by Foster down to Ike Schultz.
Great catch by Schultz. It was about to go out of bounds.
Oski inbounds now to Foster. He catches, puts it up, no good.
Hit the back of the rim.
And he's got a layoff going after the offensive rebound there because he's got 3 fouls. But it's off of Pella, out of bounds.
4:22.
Carson Jensko checks in for Charlie North. Great minutes again by the sophomore North.
Having a fantastic game tonight.
4:22 to go in the third quarter. 8-point Pella lead, 55-47. Keaton Flaherty working off a little screen from Foster. Feeds it to Isaac Schultz.
We need Xavier to get down there and get busy, do some work. He's just kind of hanging out at the 3-point line.
They feed it to Foster now, left block. He's double teamed. Fires it to Jensko. Back to Foster on the left wing. Foster has the ball swatted away and stolen by Shetterly. Shetterly with a crossover dribble gets by Jensko to the hoop, no good. Rebound, Foster. Foster behind the back dribble, bringing it up the floor. Foster through the lane. Van Veldhuizen gets his man in the air, double pump fakes and draws a foul for Noah.
Well, that was some excitement. Back and forth we went.
It's going to go on Grant Nelson. That's only his first foul. As aggressive as he's played tonight, only his first foul. Team foul number 3 on the Dutch. First free throw is good by Noah. And Coach DeJuan Foster wants a 30-second timeout. 3:46 to go, third quarter. 55-48. Oski down 7. Coming out of the break, we'll have one more free throw for Noah Van Veldhuizen. You are listening to Oskaloosa Basketball here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
Welcome back to the Wood Iron Grill press box courtside at Pella High School with Doug DeCock. I'm Jamie Brockman on the Indians Network. Out of the timeout, one more free throw for Noah Van Veldhuizen. It's short off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Pella. 55-48. Pella leading by 7. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Tell you what, Pella moves very well. Oh, look at that crossover dribble by Shetterly. He saw Foster coming at him, so he dishes it out. Three-pointer, Grant Nelson.
Well, he had to bring it back down when Foster came, and he actually threw it backwards to Nelson for the wide-open 3.
Jensko feeds it to Foster. He catches, turns left side, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Pella. Sturgeon traveled, no call. Nelson, reverse layup, no good. Oh, Foster got away with a goaltend there. He took that off the window, but Pella got away with the travel on the other end. Here now is Flaherty through the lane. He loses it, taken away. Grant Nelson coming the other way. Foster denies him at the basket. Fight for the rebound.
Foster's down. He went down hard.
And, Foster is down. Foster is down.
Technical on Pella, it looks like. They got Nelson. Now he's on. I think he's going to be okay. It's not a knee or anything. It might be a back, if anything.
All right, so a lot of craziness here just in the last couple of seconds. So Foster denied that shot at the rim. He went down hard, and he is on the floor. Coach and Dad, DeJuan Foster, is out there checking on him. The technical was called, I think on Grant Nelson.
I think on 34.
Yeah.
Xavier was measuring him up from about the three-point line, and you knew he was going big fly on that, and he did, and his feet come out from under him. So.
And then as you look on the other side, Dale Otte, the athletic director of Pella High, is over there, making sure the students don't get out of control over there on the Pella side. He was right there when that technical was called, too, on Nelson. I'm not sure what Nelson did, but he did draw he did get the technical.
Well, there was a scrum over there on the floor, and Ben Veldhuizen and him were down there. And
meanwhile, Xavier Foster down on the floor. You got Mom Christy over there checking on him, Coach and Dad DeJuan, and Shetterly and Sturgeon both going, hugging him and giving him a high five as he walks past him.
He's all right. He's all right. Thank goodness. Come on, guys. We got to stay fired up now. Pella trying to feed off of this a little bit with Nelson getting in everybody's face.
All right, so now you see the trainer, which I think is from Pella Regional Hospital, came over and talked to his dad, DeJuan, and now he's going to take Xavier, I think, back to the trainer's area and out of the gym and check on him a little bit. So Foster's leaving the gym right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's a concussion type situation. He looks okay to me. Yep. I think it's more of a hip or a back. He got kind of twisted up in the air. Right.
So again, the technical was called on Grant Nelson. It's his second foul. 2:53 to go in this third quarter. And it's 58-48. Pella leads by 10. Foster out of the game right now and out of the gym being checked by the training team here at Pella.
Well,
Meanwhile, out of this timeout, Isaac Schultz will go to shoot the technical free throws and will get possession. So if things go well, we could trim this to a 5-point lead real quick.
Well, and hopefully they're checking out Xavier quick.
First free throw's good.
I'm concerned about his safety, but if he's all right, I want to see him out here.
Agree. Second free throw good. Ike steps up. Isaac Schultz drains both technical free throws. And now Oski will have the ball out of the timeout. Carson Jensko's in the game, along with Isaac Schultz, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Charlie North, and Keaton Flaherty on the floor. 58-50. Oskaloosa trailing by 8. 2:53 to go in this third quarter. Inbound to Jensko at half court. He's picked up, guarded by Shetterly. Charlie North has it. Feed in the lane to Schultz. Nice finish by Isaac Schultz in the lane for two.
Great cut by Schultz on the backside. Great find by North down to him.
Oski's climbing back in here, down 6. 2.5 minutes remain in the third. Here's a three out of the right wing. No good by Pella. Rebound taken away by Isaac Schultz. Schultz comes out running. He feeds it to Charlie North. North can't do anything. Kicks it to Noah. Noah shakes his defender. Three ball good!
Way to hit it, Noah.
Three ball good by Noah.
Big run for the Indians with Xavier out right now.
58-55. Oski's within 3. Oh, my goodness. A 3 on the other end by Shetterly with 3 defenders on him.
Well, he gave him a little fake. Everybody kind of flew by, and he got an open look.
Back to a 6-point Pella lead, 61-55.
We're all right, though, Jamie. We keep it here.
Foster still back in the training room area, being checked.
Got a crisp passes. We put the ball up above our head a little too much.
Isaac Schultz drives down the lane. Called. Yeah, he was fouled. They didn't call it. They call him for a travel instead.
Well, he put his shoulder down right away. You knew he was going to the basket. 141. We got to be careful here, and we've done a good job. If we can get to the fourth quarter at a single-digit game, I like it, especially if the big fella comes rolling out here.
Minute 36 to go in the third. Shetterly.
Good hedge by Veldhuizen on the screen.
Pella swinging the ball around quick. Here's Altman, catch and shoot 3. It is an air ball, and Oskaloosa will get the ball. Oski gets the ball down 6, a minute 27 to go, third quarter, 61-55.
They're going to put a little pressure on. Boy, we almost had a lazy pass get stolen.
Jensko breaks the press, finds Flaherty on the left wing. Flaherty back out top to Jensko.
Coach Foster says slow it down a little bit. Good move here.
Coach Foster calling a play. Minute 14 to go in the third.
Jinsko picks up his dribble way out high.
Gives it to Isaac Schultz. Schultz.
Nothing hurt. We're not in any hurry whatsoever.
Patient possession here by Oskaloosa. Isaac Schultz to Keaton Flaherty. It is stolen away. Altman going the other way. Layup is good. Contested by Flaherty off the steal.
Well, that's a turnover, quick 2 turnover because it's out in front of the top of the key.
8-point Pella lead now. Jensko to Isaac Schultz. Schultz to the rack. Looking for contact, no whistle. Throws it up off the glass. Rebound Pella. Shetterly, nice dish on the baseline.
I don't know if that was a dish or that ball was hit from behind by Jensko.
2 more, though, for Pella.
Went right to the Pella player for a lay-in.
So now it's back to a 10-point lead. That's 7 straight now for Pella. Oski cut it down to 3, and it's back to 10. Oski.
We're in no hurry.
Isaac Schultz, and they give it back to Ike out top.
Okay, 10-point game. Here we go, 7 seconds.
7 seconds remain third quarter. Noah Van Veldhuizen, we're down to 4 seconds. Noah's got to do something. We're down to 2. Noah turns and shoots. It's no good, and that's the end of the third.
It's all right. That's all right.
So third quarter is complete. Pella with a 10-point lead, 65-55 over Oski. 10-point Pella lead heading into the final quarter and the final 8 minutes. Xavier Foster still not on the Oskaloosa bench. Let's go back to that. So he had some contact under the basket, went down hard, was on the floor for several minutes, got up, walked past us back to the bench, and then the Pella trainer from the Pella Regional Hospital came over and told Coach Foster, hey, we need to go check him out. I'm not sure what they're checking him for, but he is still not back with the team.
You want me to go check? Because you know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Well, we need him back. We need him back if he's healthy, obviously. But
yeah, I don't want him to risk further injury, but I don't know.
So resetting everything here. Oski has not been called for a foul in this second half yet. We have no team fouls. Pella has 4. And again, Pella has a 10-point lead heading into the fourth quarter here at 65-55.
I really thought he would be back by now.
Yeah, I did too. But still no side of Foster at this point. So it's Flaherty, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Isaac Schultz, Charlie North, Carson Jensko on the floor to start this fourth quarter. Down 10. Here we go. Open is Grant Nelson for 3. It's no good, but it's rebounded and put back up by Warner. Offensive rebound put back for Warner. Pella leads now by 12. 67-55. Feed to Charlie North at the free throw line.
For a foul. Charlie's going to get called for. He's going to get called for a foul.
Oh yeah, how is that a foul?
Well, he just reached in and grabbed the ball. Here comes Xavier now.
All right, Foster is now back in the gym, along with Mom, and I don't think it'll be long before we see the big guy back in. Looking at his neck, back of his neck.
Back of his neck.
Okay.
But he's okay.
So he's okay, and he's coming to the scorer's table. Xavier Foster back on the floor here in moments. 7:25 to go in the game. 67-55 Pella, leading by 12 with the basketball.
Well, I think if they score here, Jamie, you got to get Xavier in right away.
Shetterly with a three-pointer air ball, rebound Oskaloosa.
Okay.
Noah Van Veldhuizen comes out with it. He'll dribble it across half court. And he's going to stop and pop a 3. It is too strong off the back iron. Rebound Pella. One and done there for Oskaloosa. Here's Nelson now driving in, kicks it over to the wing. Shetterly open, top of the key. 3 ball is an air ball again. Saved back in by Pella to Daryl Fain. Fain, long pass down the floor to Isaac Schultz. Schultz off the glass, good. Isaac Schultz running the floor well. Oski's within 10, 6:40 to go. Xavier Foster sitting at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Next opportunity. There's a loose ball.
Oh,
still loose. Out of bounds. Oskaloosa basketball. Last touch by Pella. That was some great defense. I think it was Keaton Flaherty down there fighting for that loose ball.
Well, it was originally It was, but it was originally Ike on Shetterly, and Ike's doing a good job chesting him up out high, and was able to get the ball away, and then Flaherty was able to dive for it and make a play.
All right, Foster is back in the game now for Oskaloosa. 15 points in the game for the big guy. Darryl Fain puts up a three. It is way off the mark. And immediately Coach Foster gets Jensko up, and I think he's going to come in for Fain. They weren't happy with that shot.
No, they weren't.
Yep. Fain's going to come to the bench and get a little talking to by Coach DeJuan Foster.
Coach says, come on, man. That's all right. So when Xavier went out, I think it was an 8-point game. It's a 10-point game right now. So we were able to hold our own without him.
But remember, we had cut it down to 3. And then Pella able to get it back into double digits. Grant Nelson has played a great game. Here is Oltman for 3. That is good, top of the key. 3-ball, Oltman.
Well, Xavier can be a little more physical now with 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter on dribble drive. Ball's in the paint, too high, but from Jensko.
Yeah, Jensko threw it too high even for Foster to go get it. Oski turns it over.
We're having some problems on our broadcast, is what messages I'm getting, yep. Nothing we can do about it.
Nope.
Here we go. Pella around the perimeter. There's another 3-ball. Yeah, it's out to 16 now. Oskaloosa in danger here.
73-57 is your score. Another 3 by Pella. Here's Van Veldhuizen feeding it left block to Foster. Foster throws it over in the right corner to Jensko. Top of the key now. 3-ball Flaherty. In and out, no good.
Yeah, this score's just way too high for Oskaloosa's liking.
Oltman, crossover dribble in the lane. Over top of Foster, flying at him. Off the glass, good.
He's hot right now. Oltman's in a zone. He's hitting everything.
75-57, largest lead of the game. 18-point Pella lead. 75-57. 5:01 left to go in this game. Oski in trouble right now. Down 18, 5:01 to go.
Spurts. It's been spurts that have got us from Pella. That 3-minute run in the first half, and then they've had 2 little runs right here in the second half already that have got us down 18.
So, what is Oski, or how can Oski climb back in this? I mean, Pella is playing very intense right now. They're flying all over the floor. They're moving the ball well.
Yeah, they're shooting better than what they usually shoot from 3.
Much better.
I mean, they're hitting threes. They're not beating us on the dribble drive at the glass and finishing. They're hitting threes, and that makes it difficult because you come out there, then they're going to go to the glass.
So I think I have Pella down, for 8 threes in this game.
Yeah, there's cover up a little bit for his area. And he'll get better. He's young, but that's what's happening.
Here's Noah Van Veldhuizen for 3. Noah hits the 3. That's his first 3 of the game, I believe, for Noah. No, it's his third. I'm sorry. My bad. 79-68. Oski's within 11, but 1:20 to play. Here's a 3 left corner. That is good by Oltman.
Well, we took
Oltman for 3.
We took Reese out right away. Oltman has torched us.
Puts Pella up 14 now with 1:05 to play. Trying to feed it in the lane to Foster. Stolen away by Warner. So under a minute to go now. Pella's going to win this game. They're up 14. And there's number 4 on Isaac Schultz. Team foul number 6.
Well, we need to just that's it. It's 14 right now.
Yeah, Pella's going to win this game. Question right now is what's the final score? Inbound to Sturgeon. Now Shetterly has it. Guarded by Isaac Schultz, who has 4 fouls. 40 seconds remain. Pella just going to make Oski foul here. They're not looking to go to the hoop at all. Running clock with a 14-point lead. There's a foul on Noah. Noah Van Veldhuizen with the foul. I think it's only number 1 on Noah, but it's team foul number 7. So now it is bonus for Pella. Oltman will go to the free throw line. Oltman to shoot the 1-and-1. Well, yeah, of course on our side, you can just the air kind of taken out here. There's not much energy on our side at all right now.
Yeah.
First free throw good by Oltman.
Played hard. That's what we're looking for. We talked about it. Conference, we're not playing for conference championship. We're playing for playoff run and to get better every game. And I think we got some guys show up tonight.
There's a three by Foster that is no good. Rebound out to Noah. His three is good. Another Eye Care Partners 3-ball from Noah Van Veldhuizen.
Nice game from Charlie. Nice game from Noah. Ike did some nice things offensively.
84-71, 13-point Oskaloosa deficit. 12 seconds to go. Pella calls the Dogs off. They're going to dribble out the final 12 seconds. Pella is going to win tonight. 84-71 will be your final score. Pella 84, Oskaloosa 71. Well, a great effort tonight by Oskaloosa that I thought matched the intensity of Pella. And these last two games, Doug, we've had to play at a high level, and we've done it against Norwalk and Pella. They've both been losses.
Yeah.
But the intensity is picking up for Oskaloosa.
That's two ranked teams, Jamie.
Yep.
And we come on the road after, a tough loss to Norwalk. We competed here. A call here, a call there. It might have been a little bit closer, but we're competing, and we got some guys stepping up a little bit offensively. I'm telling you, I'm going to stick with what I said. I would not want to play Oskaloosa in the playoffs.
Well, I'll tell you, a couple of guys that came up big for Pella tonight. Oltman with 28 points, and Grant Nelson with 17, but he shined in every statistical category tonight. Grant Nelson did. He was all over the floor.
Yeah, he's a hustler. He usually averages 8, so he was about 10 points over his average, and Oltman was 16. There's 26 points over their average with those two guys.
Yep. So, again, your final tonight here in Pella, 84-71. Oskaloosa falls to the Dutch. Pella improves to 7-2 on the year and 3-2 now in the Little Hawkeye Conference, while Oski drops to 4-5 on the year and 0-5 now in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Right back at it tomorrow night at home. Oskaloosa will be hosting Indianola. That's not going to be an easy contest tomorrow night either.
No.
For Oskaloosa, as Indianola has really stepped up here since the holiday break for sure, and even leading into the holiday break. And they're coming to our gym tomorrow night. So come on out and support the Indians and see if we can't pick up a win.
Indianola's 6-2 on the year overall, 3-1 in the conference, so they're tied for the conference lead.
Yep. 84-71 final tonight. Oskaloosa falls here to Pella. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. We'll look at some of the numbers, and I imagine we'll get a chat with Oskaloosa coach DeJuan Foster, see what his thoughts are on this game. So don't go away. Our post-game is coming up, but Pella sweeps Oski tonight. They win the girls' game 67-37, although Oski played much, much better than that final score indicates. And then the boys' game, really it all comes down to that huge late second quarter run where Pella was able to take an 8-point lead into halftime and then never lost the lead there throughout the second half.
Yeah.
We'll be back with our post-game. Don't go away.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Wendell Campbell is there for you. Call 641-673-4462 today for the service you deserve.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
And welcome back to the Wood Iron Grill press box here at Pella High School as this game is final. Pella with an 84-71 win over Oskaloosa tonight, dropping Oskaloosa to 4-5 on the season and 0-5 now in Little Hawkeye Conference play. Pella improving to 7-2 overall and 3-2 in conference play. Let's staying up in the race right now in the Little Hawkeye. Again, coming into tonight, Grinnell was... Coming into tonight, DCG, Indianola, and Norwalk were all 3-1. Grinnell, Pella, and Pella Christian were 2-2. And then Newton was 1-3, and Oski was 0-4. So Pella now 3-2 in conference play and giving themselves a shot to win what whoever wins this Little Hawkeye Conference title this year is definitely going to earn it for sure. So tonight, your final score, 84-71. Oski, what a first quarter. I mean, 25-20 first quarter score. Oski had that 5-point lead and led most of the second quarter, and then a flurry of action there late in the second quarter. Some Oski turnovers, and Pella just took advantage, and they end up taking an 8-point lead into halftime at 44-36. Things changed really quick there late in that second quarter with probably about 2.5 minutes to go. And again, Pella led by 8 at the break. Third quarter, Pella had a 65-55 lead at the end of 3, and then 84-71 is your final. Big games tonight. Way to step up by John Oltman and Grant Nelson. Oltman with 28 points and Nelson with 17 tonight. Trayton Sturgeon with 14. Those are the leaders for the Dutch. Oskaloosa led by Noah Van Veldhuizen tonight with 21 points. Xavier Foster with 18. And 15 by Isaac Schultz, who had a great game tonight as well offensively. 2 points for Reese Sarver coming in off the bench. Oskaloosa played several sophomores tonight, a lot of minutes. Of course, our bench was limited with 2 starters out ill today. Will Schultz was not here, and neither was Colton Butler. So Coach DeJuan Foster had to go to the bench frequently. And Charlie North got the start tonight, his first career start, and he made the most of it. He made a lot of big plays, as he always does, and he comes out with 12 points in the game. So very great effort by Charlie North tonight. We also saw Daryl Fain get some minutes. You saw David Nelson out on the floor. Carson Jensko played a lot tonight. Saw the varsity debut of the, I believe he's a freshman, Reese Sarver, out on the floor tonight as well, playing a lot of minutes. So... actually, Reese is a senior. I'm sorry. He's listed as a senior. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of guys getting a lot of minutes tonight. And what an intense up-and-down-the-floor game here tonight. As Coach DeJuan Foster is making his way over to talk to us here now in the Wood Iron Grill press box. So we'll let him get set, get the headset on, and here we go. All right, well, Coach, 84-71 loss tonight. Another second straight game, though, where we've matched the intensity of the opponent and upped our, level of play intensity-wise. So give me your thoughts on that, just overall the play of your team tonight.
We played well. I thought we played well in spurts, but then there was times where, things got tough or things got tight, and we kind of panicked. It was get a quick shot. We're trying to win the game with one shot versus working the ball and getting the ball inside, playing inside out, doing what we do. I mean, we struggled when they got back into the game, and we just wanted to win it. But, we were trying to stop runs with quick shots, and that's not necessarily good basketball all the time.
Not to make excuses or anything like that, but we just can't seem to get a break this year on the team. Xavier went down with mono, missed several games. Coach Parker, of course, with his health issues, and then tonight 2 starters. You get the word this afternoon that they're out. You have no adjustment time for that with Will and Colton not here. So just talk about that and just how the overall feeling of this team is going through all this.
I don't even know how to put it into words because, with the guys who did play tonight, I think they did a really good job. They stepped in, and, for not getting very many minutes up until this point, I think that they were great. I don't think not having the starters really had anything to do with it. We just didn't get it done defensively. My thing at the start of this game was whoever gets the most 50-50 balls is going to win this game. And I think up until we didn't get our first 50-50 ball till the third quarter, and we finally got 2 in a row. But they had gotten 8 or 9 at that point. And it was like, who wants it more? Who's going to go out and, make a play? And we struggled at that.
Well, let's talk about where the game really kind of turned, which was late in the second quarter, probably about 2.5 minutes to go or so in that second quarter. We led up to that point. We had a lot of momentum, a lot of intensity on our end, and then all of a sudden things kind of fell apart. They made a big run, and within a 2-minute stretch, they go in up 8 at halftime. So talk about what happened there and then what you discussed at halftime.
I think we got some cheap fouls, and Xavier ended up on the bench. We didn't play very good defense. That was one of those runs where they were making shots, and we were taking shots. They'd make a shot, and we'd take a shot. We weren't making shots. So I always talk to the kids about being shot makers versus shot takers. And, we started taking shots. We took a couple quick ones, which ended up being a couple quick shots, a couple bad passes on the press, and we started their break, and, they finished, and we just didn't get it done.
Well, Pella, you got a couple players tonight that were well over their season average that stepped up. They shot the ball from 3 better than they have all year long. It just seemed to be their night. They just everything went their way. A lot of calls went their way, and it was an intense atmosphere.
It goes back to that thing, we are going to get everybody's best shot night in and night out, and we have to be willing to match their effort, to match, what they bring to the table. And we struggle with that sometimes. We just got to get better. And that's, and the one thing that I kind of preach to the kids today is it's next play. We're in a midst of a really tough stretch, and we can't hang our heads about this one because we got the best team in the conference coming in our place tomorrow night. So we have to bounce back and see what we're made of.
All right, well, we'll get to that in a second, but let's talk about what are the guys' reactions in the locker room? What's the attitude of this team right now that you see out of them in the locker room when they go in there after another conference loss? What are they feeling, and are you seeing where they're just kind of almost like, hey, man, let's play?
This team is kind of different. They are a really close team, and some of these guys are really down. We're trying to figure it out. It's one of those things we're scratching and clawing, and we try some new stuff to try to get, post touches, this and that. It's just tough. They are giving it everything they got to get it done, and part of it is me. I have to get better. I struggled today with with the rotations, with guys being out, and, guys who to trust, to do what, So it's not necessarily all on the kids. It's so much of it is on me, and I got to be better.
All right, well, not much time to adjust. Tomorrow night, you mentioned the best team in the conference, Indianola, coming in to our gym tomorrow. What does Indianola have this year? What have you been able to see about them?
What I've seen from Indianola is they got 3 good guards who are shot makers. They make shots. The Tiago kid, gosh, I can't remember the other 2 kids' names, but they are shot makers, and they are so disciplined. This team runs their stuff. They will cut your face, get layups, and make open shots. They one of the most disciplined teams that we'll see. For the rest of the season, they are really, really tough, and they run their stuff, and they run it well.
All right, well, a couple comments on a few players here first. Charlie North, you got the start tonight, obviously, with 2 starters not here. And, we call him Charlie Hustle. He's just always making things happen. I was glad to see him get the start tonight, and he had a great game.
Yeah, Charlie is one of those kids who just he you want everybody to play like Charlie.
Yep.
You know, he may not be the biggest kid stature-wise, but he gives it his all every time he's on the floor. You know, he may make some mistakes, but you know what? He makes the mistakes you can live with as a coach because they're 100 miles per hour, and you can never question his effort about anything. Kid goes, and you just gotta. You really enjoy that as a coach.
Yeah, and then you got Isaac Schultz, who really stepped up tonight, made a lot of good plays. One of his best offensive nights of the year. Noah Van Veldhuizen, known mostly as a three-point shooter, but in the first half, he was taking the ball to the rack.
Yeah. Noah played well. Isaac played well. We just got to put it all together, for the entire 32 minutes. We've had great quarters, great halves. We haven't put it together for the full 32 yet.
All right, last question. Xavier went down hard there and was taken out to be checked. He came back and played, obviously, but what was the situation there, and is he all right?
He's fine. I guess he hit your head or neck. They automatically put him in the concussion protocol, so they went and checked him for a concussion, which I thought they took way too long. We're in the middle of a run, and I think at one point it was a 7-point game, and they had him in the hall for 4 minutes. We could use him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, Coach, I'm sure you'll be watching some film and making adjustments, but we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Indianola coming in, and it's a tough stretch here. 7 games the next 11 days, so guys are gonna have to earn these, aren't they?
Yeah, we're gonna get it figured out one way or another, Jamie.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it. Thank you much.
Thanks for having me.
That is DeJuan Foster coming up and chatting with us here in the post game. Again, 84-71 final score tonight. Pella with the win, and they go to 7-2 on the year and 3-2 in the conference. Oski drops to 4-5 on the year, 0-5 in Little Hawkeye Conference play. Well, we appreciate you joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it, and we apologize for some of the difficulties on the broadcast. It was just a bandwidth issue tonight, and unfortunately there's nothing we can do about that. We just have to deal with it. So we appreciate those of you that stuck with us, and hopefully we were able to bring you most of the coverage tonight here from Pella High School and the Wood Iron Grill Press Box. Big thanks to my partner, Dud DeCock, as always. Thanks to all of our sponsors, can't do without them. And thanks to all of our partners that make the Indians Network possible, MCG, Oskaloosa News, Thunder Country, KIIC. My name is Jamie Brockman. That's going to do it for tonight from Pella, but we'll be right back at it tomorrow as Indianola comes to town. We'll have a full live video broadcast for you tomorrow. If you can't make it to the gym, you can watch the action on IndiansNetwork.tv or on MCG Channel 7 tomorrow. Our pregame will start at 6 o'clock. Girls tip off at 6:15, followed by boys tomorrow. Oskaloosa versus Indianola right here on the Indians Network. Don't forget, Thursday night we have wrestling here on the Indians Network as Oskaloosa will host DCG in a Little Hawkeye Conference duel. I'll be joined by Brett Sams on the commentary for that action, and we'll have our pre-match starting around 6:15, wrestling action about 6:30 on Thursday night. Friday, we take the show on the road. It'll be an audio-only broadcast at Pella Christian, girls and boys. Again, pregame will be at 6 o'clock. Girls tip at 6:15, followed by the boys. And then Saturday, the girls go to Washington. The boys are home, hosting Cedar Rapids Jefferson, both non-conference games. We'll have the boys' game live video from home right here on the Indians Network starting around 5:15 with tip-off scheduled for 5:30 on Saturday. So, hope you can join us for all the action, or better yet, get in the stands and watch and support the Oskaloosa Indians. Till then, thanks for watching, everybody. Be safe. Good night from Pella. We'll talk to you tomorrow as Indianola comes to town.